Hello everyone, I'm Rose, and welcome back to Myths Guided, a show where me and my fraternity brothers explore the world of Barsave. So please join us on some Myths Guided adventures! Yay! Wait, I have like a half... Wait. That was way too loud, I'm sorry.
So enthusiastic.
We're just super excited.
Counts.
Oh my gosh.
This session's gonna be great. Alright, so... I guess we can go around and introduce again like we usually do.
Sure. Hi, I'm Corey, and I play Taman Ashfoot, the Dwarven Beastmaster.
Hey everyone, I'm Julia, and I play Jackanal, the Scrang Nethermancer.
Hi everyone, I'm Bane. I play Triskin Lothspell, the Elven Warrior.
Yo, what up? I'm Forrest. I play Frill Songsmith, the young human troubadour. Troublemaker.
Howdy, I'm Scott, and I play Miss F, a male windling elementalist.
I may have to start specifying gender in my intro, considering how often that gets confused.
Right, you're playing a male character, aren't you?
Yeah. Have been the whole time.
The problem is we're the ones who keep forgetting.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
This is an all-male party right now. Maybe that's why you guys are so infatuated with this orc woman.
Okay, who said I was infatuated with the orc woman?
My character is.
She stole my kill.
It's just me that is. It stole my fucking XP.
Alright. Let me plug this in before my laptop dies again. Alright. So, recap, I guess.
Yes.
Last session, the party traveled from Thrall to Darranis, a large merchant city on the route from Europa to Thrall. So it's a very fast-growing city with a lot of people coming in and out, selling many things. Just outside of the city, as it was like on the horizon, they got attacked by a sand lobster, which is an enemy that is very native to the Coil River and is also very sought after for its meat. So they, in the middle of the battle, this random orc woman on a mount came up and speared the sand lobster and then rode off into the sunset. Except I don't know, I guess the sun was setting. Yeah, it was like late afternoon. Rode off into the sunset with their kill towards the city of Darranis, and that is where our party is now. Alright. So I guess, as I said, the sun is starting to set on the city. You can see like a pretty like lavish looking city kind of spanning the horizon with some nice walls and some towers, like watchtowers sticking up out of it, as well as a lot of people like passing on the trail, going in and out. So yep.
Can I get some music? Sorry.
No.
I like having that every time we go into a city. It kind of helps me imagine it.
I got some new sounds, so I'm gonna test some new ones out.
Alright.
Let's see. We'll just do the forest for now, because I guess you're closer to water actually. Let's try this one. These are like spa sounds. Like these are so soothing to me. This one is called Lakeside Camp.
Does it look like there's any sort of security checkpoint leading into the city?
I mean, there are some guards at like the walls and the watchtower, but
Sure, but are they like checking people as they come
they're not really close enough to see.
Suspiciously.
You guys are still like probably 30 minutes walk out of the city, so it's hard to
How
tell.
did you find something to smuggle in already?
in? Hey, I mean, Missa hasn't said anything.
Triskin says in character, I think we should head towards the city before nightfall.
Yeah, it'll be about a 30-minute walk.
You think there'll be any market stands open, or you think they'll be closed?
I think we'll be closed. We might be able to get some food at an inn though.
Alright, then I'll have to go. I gotta do something first thing in the morning at the market stand, but it shouldn't take long.
This late at night, you're most likely to find only the unsavoriest of stalls open.
This is
I
my
mean-
favorite.
I do love savory and unsavory things.
It's
Frill.
savory and sweet.
Yes.
Frill, don't you think it would be best if we tried to investigate early in the morning?
We can do both. It's my business will take no longer than 10 minutes, 30 minutes.
I guess that's true. We can do both at the same time.
It's. I find marketplaces are to gossip in the mornings what inns are to gossip in the evenings.
Or you can buy more ink for your quill.
Hey, I got
20
my-
silver.
I have. I'll let you know. I have one whole bottle of ink. Okay.
You really showed me right then.
I know. Thought I had more than that.
I have an infinite amount of things that I can also not possess because rip. I can only wonder. Alright. So, are you guys heading into the
Yeah.
sort of town?
Yeah, I'm heading for an inn once we get into the city because it's late.
I guess you all, about. Sorry, this is loud. Let me turn this down a little. You all on your way there about start approaching the city, and as you get a little closer, you notice like the lights starting to turn off, outside, and some guards going in, and you see a small group of people in the front of the city, about 2 or 3, three nobles, or noble-looking people, talking to the same orc woman that you saw before, as well as 2 Scrang. You see a stout Scrang man, as well as like a smaller Scrang woman in kind of tattered clothes. The man is. Let me pull this up. The man is just wearing like normal armor, leather armor, I guess. But the other 2, the orc woman and the smaller Scrang, are both kind of in tattered clothing, kind of like a ragtag group of people you can see. And as you start to approach, you...
Do the Scrang look like they're with the orc or with the nobles?
Yeah, so it's like the 3 nobles and then the 3, like, the 2 Scrang and the orc woman kind of opposing each other. The nobles standing in the gate to the city with the, like, the group of 3 attempting to get in is what it seems like. And you notice, from what it seems, like body language, the group is getting turned away from the city, and they just, as you start to walk up, they peacefully turn around and exit. Well, the Scrang peacefully. The orc woman seems rather bothered, but not out of character.
Can I make an awareness check to listen in on them and see why they got turned away from the city?
Sure.
11.
I think Missip would be doing the same thing. He would be trying to listen in on this conversation.
I probably would as well. Yeah.
Make that awareness.
Man, I'm the only one who's not a nosy bitch here.
Nosy bitch and proud, honestly.
To be fair, this woman stole from us.
Oh yeah.
She stole nothing. You guys weren't killing it.
That's an 18.
Awareness? What would
Damn.
awareness?
I am
It's under
eavesdropping
perception.
like hell.
Perceptions? That's 7.
Jack and all would, though.
Yeah, I'm like.
He would be the nosiest, I know.
I'm glad this is
Yeah.
an accurate assessment.
What's up? What's
10?
10? Did miss that roll.
Oh, you got it.
Well,
Lost his dice.
It happens.
Gone forever.
Ooh, nice.
Got a boom. Got a boom.
These water.
Oh, nice.
Oh my gosh, Missive hears
This
everything.
has never
Oh,
happened
did you
before.
explode everything?
I exploded twice.
He exploded his D8 twice.
Nice.
Missive has just the best hearing.
You can hear to
All right.
infinity.
He's got little.
I got 18.
Well, look at his ears on his picture.
Yeah.
They are so very good for hearing.
Alright.
That's racist.
Okay, and then again, I have little like holes in the side of my head, but I'm still hearing stuff.
What my ears are? I think my ears are as big as Missive, honestly.
Yeah, true. I just love having the portraits now. They're so
Yeah.
What does this sound like?
Have we?
Oh, it's
oh,
kinda like
yeah,
the
they're
same.
on
Alright,
the
that's
string.
good,
Yeah.
Alright. So what'd you end up getting?
18.
18? Okay, and Jack and all got an 18.
Mhm.
So I'll start with what the like 10 and 11s heard. Let me turn this on. So as they're walking away, you hear the guards kind of go, "You're not welcome here," and they kind of just peacefully agree and look very well. And as they're walking off, you hear the orc woman under her breath go, "They'll never listen to us." And the like smaller scraying woman kind of responds, "Now, Rock, don't get too upset now." And she responds, "They must be taught a lesson," and they keep walking. And for the people who heard more, for the
What was the name of the
18s,
orc? What was the orc's name referred to? You just said.
I did just say it, but you didn't hear it well enough, did you? No, I'm joking. It was Rock.
Rock. Okay.
R-A-K. R-A-K.
R-A-K.
Yeah. Not just R-O-C-K, please. She is not a rock.
I was thinking
She's more-
R-A-W-K.
Yeah.
Rock.
Rock.
And for the people who rolled 18s, let's see. You hear what sounds like Rock saying something about coming again in the morning. Maybe not tomorrow, or one of the upcoming days, and being less pleasant than they were today, is what you hear. And the scraying man is just kind of quiet the whole time.
I want to approach Rock.
Okay. Okay. My popsicle's dripping, I'm so sorry.
Okay.
So we all saw that, like, Rock was visibly upset, right? Kind of like.
Not like, you can tell she like didn't lose her cool, but she's kind of just like
Heated.
disheveled. Yeah, like a little heated.
Okay, I'm gonna follow close behind Frill then,
Okay.
as he approaches her.
She
I'm also gonna follow behind. I'm not sure if Frill's mouth is gonna
I'm actually
not be
thrilled
quicker
and
than,
y'all kind of
quicker than his
like.
legs.
we're having a popsicle tragedy right now.
Oh no.
I'm
Do you need
murdering
a
this
napkin?
popsicle.
Missive is going to
How
pretend
long are
like he's walking past this group, and he's actually going to be eavesdropping on this interaction.
Oh boy.
So, do you just walk up in front of her?
I want to approach her and kind of try and get her attention. Excuse me, ma'am.
What do you want? Why are you calling me ma'am?
Sorry, I wanted to thank you for earlier. Our group was in a bit of a rough spot with that
Between a
lobster.
rock and a hard place.
Can that be the name of the episode?
So it's officially called
Yes.
A Rock,
Rock
in a Hard Place.
Yes.
Oh
Anyway.
Mrs. blurts out, between a rock and a hard place!
That's this episode.
She's gonna look at you and go, "Why do you know my name?
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Have you all been listening to us? Don't act like I don't recognize you all."
Yeah, I just wanted to Sorry, I'm gonna try and stop her train of thought before she gets even more paranoid. I just wanted to thank you for the save earlier. We greatly appreciate it. I was wondering though. I give Taman a look, just like I got this.
I say with like blood probably still dripping down. Lobster like
Ouch.
Still on that edge.
I was wondering. It looks like you're down. Is something wrong?
Look at you and be like, listen. She like cools off a little. The sand lobster was nothing. I just wanted to make some money off of that. But I can't even get into the city to do anything about it. Listen, the city is fucked, I guess. I don't know if they use language like that, but whatever language that they have.
Rock does.
Yeah,
Rock does.
that's what I'm thinking. Like, they probably have their own set of like curse words, but she definitely does. Like,
If I've been censored
Translate.
this whole time, I would not be happy about it.
I have a bleep button.
Oh yeah, every time it's like.
Well, could you tell us more why?
Yeah, fucked, huh? Can you tell us more about that?
Do you mind?
In what way is it fucked?
I might be able to help you with at least part of your sand lobster problem.
there's no sand lobster problem. The
Yes,
only
but
problem
you were
is that
trying to sell it for money. I might be an interested buyer.
Listen, I don't need the money. The problem was that you all couldn't kill it, so that's why I came out.
No. It's not that we couldn't kill it. It's just that I hadn't stepped in yet.
I was still
Just
living.
gonna like look at you and kind of smirk a little with her eyes. And that was the problem?
Yeah, that was the problem.
Do you want the sand lobster? It sounds like you want the sand lobster.
Is she like
Yes,
dangling
I-
out? Oh, you want the sand lobster?
I would like
Get me
the
in front of
sand
city.
lobster.
Yeah, okay. She'll take her backpack out, and she'll like pull it out, and she'll be like, as long as you use it well, and she'll do this.
You just see Frio get this massive grin, like, oh, I will, and you can tell he's not gonna use it well.
I remember now why you wanted it.
How large is the sand lobster
So-
supposed to be again?
This one was small. They can be like.
Is
what
it
was
like
as big as like
what
as big as a
size of
horse
dog?
size.
What dog breed are we picturing it as the size of?
We're picturing like a larger greyhound, or not like a Italian greyhound, like this, like that, maybe that big. It's like a big ass lobster, but like
Okay. Yeah.
not like like big dogs, not like golden retriever lobster.
Not
Like you
Hershey.
can have it over your head.
Okay. So not
Sure.
border collie
Yeah.
size. One.
What's up?
Said the not border collie size.
Oh,
one.
definitely not.
Okay.
No, it's smaller.
So as she does this, Triskin is gonna say, so back on topic, what exactly is wrong with the city? Why won't they let you in?
That's none of your business why they won't let me in. You all go ahead and do as you please. Why are you all here in this city?
I'd like to try and make a conversation roll against her
Okay.
to try and
Get information?
yeah.
Okay.
Can I? It's
Hold on.
yeah. Thank you. Rank 7, and so I have conversation. Step 8. I'll do the talk first before the roll. Look, you seem stressed about the situation. I want to try and repay the favor from earlier today. Try and help you if we can.
Okay, do you want to try a roll?
I would like to try a roll.
Alright.
This is a 2d6. And I would like to add a karma to this. 11.
Okay. She looks at you and she says, listen, I'm not stressed about anything. I'm more concerned about what's going on in there, but you all are going in, then you should be careful what you choose to do. Alright? Don't trust anyone. I'll be back in a few days, so I'll keep an eye out for you guys then.
You said that you were planning on selling this lobster. Did you have a particular source inside you were planning on selling it to?
Not particularly in this city. Just trying to see if there are any ties to Europa in there that I could sell it off to. But in all honesty, I wouldn't sell anything to these people.
But
Are you from Europa?
I'm not really from anywhere. Edgy.
What a mysterious past you have.
I wander.
would you be allowed in the city in the past? What changed?
I don't come to the city often. I imagine I would have been allowed into the city had they not known that I was a quester. But
A quester.
Jaspery? You not heard of
I-
Jaspery?
I
Does anyone have
No.
Passions history?
I've got Scourge history.
no.
Does that help?
I have
Horror
Horror lore, yeah.
Legends of Heroes.
Yeah, we can roll for that.
Yeah.
You might know some other questers of Jasper who are heroic.
Rank 2.
I'd like to. I don't know what kind of check this would be, but would this be in? Would there be a reference to Jesper in like the Book of Tomorrow that I might remember?
Probably.
All right, I want to make a roll for that. What would that be?
A knowledge roll.
Probably
yeah,
not.
just make us. You have knowledge, right?
I have knowledge of music theory and horror lore.
Music theory.
Roll horror lore, and I'll just treat it as
All right.
history lore, whatever. Because I imagine you would have read the Book of Tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm gonna add another counter to this. Thank you.
Missive is trying to keep an eye on where the nobles are going.
On where the what?
The nobles are going, unless they're gone.
Oh, they just turned back into the city.
Okay.
10.
Oh wait, was it nobles or guards that weren't allowing them in?
It was noble.
Okay,
People
'cause
who-
I was gonna go ask the guards, but if they're gone, then yeah, I can't really do much.
I rolled a 3.
I rolled a 10.
Okay, so you recall some slight information on Jaspery. Basically, he's like a nature god, or I think the quest or the
Passion of nature.
passions are like genderless. So they're like a passion of nature, who pretty much like the ideals are like growth, taking care of the land in the wilderness and whatnot. So that's
Oh,
So-
Jaspery, nature passion. Yeah, I remember now.
You're a smart one, aren't you?
There wasn't much to do in Care. We just opened, so
You came out of a care.
yeah, it's been a bit of a interesting last couple weeks, I'll tell you.
You have a lot to learn about this world. A lot of terrible things happen.
The more I learn, the more I realize how much I have yet to learn.
I'm ashamed to say that I lived an isolated life until recently.
Keeps happening.
I could tell you the many sob stories that I have of these lands, but I'm sure that you have plenty of your own, seeing as Barsave in this world is as cruel as it is. But you guys better watch out for yourselves, especially here. Is there anything else you need from me?
I'm gonna say thank you, Rock, and then walk away.
She kind of just nods and like turns, and you see her like bear bull mount thing come running up, and she kind of like the like two screams start running after her as she like whips her legs on him and like jumps on as he's like still running and rides off. So
So the Strang don't have their own mounts?
Damn, that's rough.
She does not seem very nice to her friends.
Maybe we should keep that in mind
Yeah.
for later.
She like slows down, but they just start like walking.
So is there nothing preventing us from walking to the city? Like no guards or anything?
You can walk up if you want. I mean, there are guards, but
Oh, okay.
So, before she leaves, I would like to make a mimic voice check.
Uh-oh.
okay.
No karma this time. Actually, yeah. Why not? Why not? I'll have time to do a karma thing. It'll be fine. Karma ritual.
Oh boy.
Where's the rest of my karma?
It's
Oh,
right
it's
there.
here. Down to 2. Say this explodes. 10, 11, 17. I think that's against social defense.
Is it +1 for each additional person you try to affect, or?
No, I'm just, I have no idea what the,
Yeah, that passes.
does it, extra success?
What was it, 17?
17.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, I don't, it doesn't actually say what extra successes do with this, but I assume it's additional hours. I can mimic her voice for how many
Oh no.
additional successes was
It
that?
was
Just
one.
one? So 2 hours.
What?
Actually, no. It was 2.
So 3 hours.
Alright.
Alright. I
I
have a lot to do tonight.
Oh my goodness. Are you gonna display your mimicry for us?
Maybe.
Or wait on it. Alright.
We'll see once we get to the end.
It says, if you were a beaver, your treat would be just beginning. Because it's wood.
Oh my gosh. Corey, can you mind putting the karma in the bucket?
Alright.
I mean, you'll get them back tomorrow.
That's true. Alright, can you pass me 2 more then?
This music has me feeling like I'm
I'm
just
not
doing some meditation
Right?
now.
It's like really peaceful.
Yeah.
Not exactly what I was going for, but it's all good. The like water one was pretty good, I think. Milltown. Let's see. An old hermit lives a quiet life of routine, alone and isolated at home. What does this sound like? Alright. So, do you all
Yeah.
go to the city?
Yeah.
I guess I just rejoin, Jack and all, and then probably follow him wherever he goes.
Cool.
Where did
Wait,
those-
oh,
where did
just
those
me?
nobles wander off
Well,
to?
I don't
They
know.
just went, while you were
Alright.
talking, they just went back into the city.
Right, but what direction did they go? Doesn't matter.
I guess you weren't really paying attention.
Oh, I
You can.
was having Mizif like
Were
only
you?
half in the conversation.
Okay.
I wasn't actually
Then-
in the conversation at all. Like I wanted to talk to the nobles.
Oh, okay. You notice they like turn to the right and like go into a house nearby
Okay.
Okay.
that you could go to if you want.
Alright, I think I'm gonna split
Burn
them
it
apart.
down.
Great.
You want to what?
I think I'm gonna, if they're heading off to follow the nobles, I think I'm gonna actually split from the party, and go find an inn. I'll mention, you guys, if you want to talk to the nobles, go on ahead. I'm gonna go find an inn. Okay.
Wait,
I'll
did
do
we successfully get into the city?
No, the guards are gonna stop you as
Yeah.
you guys walk
Yeah.
up to the
Yeah.
gates.
I haven't decided if I'm gonna go after the nobles or not yet.
I'm gonna go find an inn.
Well,
Oh,
the
you
guards
gotta-
stop
if
the
possible,
party.
regardless.
Yeah.
Let's see
Um,
what the guards have to say.
And they go, are you all companions of the group that just departed?
No.
We're
No.
here on official
No.
business from Thrall, and I flash my badge and keep walking.
They're gonna like, woo!
Yep. Don't.
I'm with this guy. I'm with this guy.
Mizif doesn't stop walking at you. He flutters past a little too close to the guards, as a matter of fact.
They're gonna be like, and then they're gonna like turn to each other. and kind of just like look at as you walk into the city. Do you all just want to walk in?
Sure, yeah, I follow them. I'm like, oh, that okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna like say some shit to each other and just watch as you make your way in.
We're the big men in town now.
There we go.
Wow. Cannot believe that word.
Why can I not believe that worked?
Well, no, as Triskin walks past, like he like kind of looks back at the guards once they've stopped muttering amongst themselves, and like just kind of like
Nailed it.
But you're gonna like wink at them. Oh boy.
Yeah, and then I guess like once we get kind of farther inside the city, I like turn to the party and say like I'm gonna go find an inn and turn in for the night.
Okay.
I'll follow Triskin.
Yeah, I'll come with too. I don't really. How late is it? Like dark.
It's like probably like 6:30 or 7, if you can tell time, I guess. Imagine that time of day though.
Okay. But we've
What
been on the
season
road for
is it?
several days.
What
and-
season is it?
Yeah.
End of summer, beginning of autumn.
Do we have a piece of paper or
Can you
something
what?
with what Galder wanted us to do?
Do you what? Have a piece of paper?
Yeah, like Galder gave us these seals, and his hawk dropped off. His hawk dropped off the seals, and then dropped off like a piece of paper, like outlining our mission, right?
He definitely
His
dropped
mission
off
was
the
definitely
seals.
very vague. He
Yeah.
wanted
Yeah.
us to investigate what was going wrong in the city. He was getting troubling reports.
Troubling reports.
Yeah, basically
city.
they'd been notified by an ally of Thrall that there was trouble within Darranis that needed to be inspected.
Did he give us any leads?
Nope.
All
He
right.
said they didn't know
Awesome.
anything.
Nissa's gonna go look for something that might get reported.
Okay. Something that might get reported
Reported back to
to Thrall. Okay.
And by doing that, and he is going to accomplish this by obviously going to a bar and listening to rumors.
Okay.
He's gonna go to a bar and find out some rumors.
Alright.
He's gonna schmooze.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the
Okay.
same thing in the inn that we find.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick downstairs at the inn and just listen.
I want to talk to the bartender or whoever, because I have a lobster.
I'm actually gonna head down towards the docks and see if there's anyone to talk with or carouse with down there. Perhaps maybe a job board I can go look at.
So the river is a little out of the city. It's a little bit of a walk. They do have docks on the river, but it'll require you to like kind of go out of the city for like maybe like a 20-minute walk out to the river. Like, so basically you guys were like coming down and the river was like running parallel, but the city is like here, so you have to still walk to the river.
Is it dark yet? It's summertime, you said, so.
Does it get dark early in summer?
No.
No.
The sky is
How does
You're in the northern hemisphere.
orange.
how does life work?
In the summer, the days are longer.
Implying
Oh, I see. Well then, I did say the
Barclay
sun
isn't
was
flat.
setting, so we'll say it's like
It'll be dark by the time I get there.
dusk, probably.
Alright. Yeah, I'll go for it.
Okay.
Save his flat.
All right, everyone is split up. Who do we start with?
Nissa has changed his mind. He's going to actually go to a show.
A show.
A show?
Yeah.
Okay.
What kind of show?
He's gonna go find some actors, and then after the show, he's gonna talk to the actors.
So what kind of show?
A play.
Okay. Thought it was a different type of show.
Maybe some other night.
Alright.
I don't know what type of show this is. I'm strangely intrigued.
An adult show. So, yeah, you managed to find a show
Oh, good.
So the show will be
It's Raisin in the Sun.
a recreate.
No.
A what?
A Raisin in the Sun. It's a play.
I haven't seen many
I remember that
plays.
play.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
We had to read it in like 8th
That was
grade.
it was a like reading in high school kind
yeah.
of thing.
Reading in middle school.
Yeah.
The show that you go to see is starring two Scrang actors, a male and a female, and their forbidden love story, as both of them are from the different Scrang houses that do not get along.
Oh my god.
Mrs. loves this one.
Someone from House Bistriven and House Sirtis, forbidden love, but they swim down the river to meet each other every night and spend their times on Serpent River. That's the one, not the Coil River. Spend their long nights on the Serpent River until one day they both get shot by fishermen. I don't know.
That's a tragedy.
Yeah.
I'll remember that part.
Wow. Do they talk through a hole in the river?
No, they just talk underwater. It's like really romantic and stuff, because they can do that. I guess they're Scrang. They probably can. Yeah, until I don't know. I guess they don't have guns. They both get crossbowed.
Yeah, you did say they got shot.
Yeah.
Shot by crossbow. Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Somebody just produces a gun in our fantasy world.
Legend says that
It's a plot device.
if you go to
Chekhov's gun.
if you go to the Serpent River halfway between Lake Ban and Cliff City, then you can still find their body.
Damn! That's dark.
It's a place for
Their spirits still
there's
reside.
and their decaying body.
This happened like last week.
This is
like,
This is my very bad Scrang playwright.
this play is the analog of the evening news.
It's become such a popular tale in Scrang history that many young Scrang lovers will venture to that spot to
Die.
I was gonna say profess their love to each
God.
Yeah.
Or die.
Similar concept.
It's a good play. You enjoy it thoroughly.
I bet this does. Anyway.
The GM says you enjoy it, so you fucking enjoy it.
You love it.
Roll a willpower check, bitch.
We don't necessarily have to.
You better start crying. Wait, actually, yeah, do that. roll a toughness check.
Oh my god.
This is so good.
I mean, I think Missa would choose to fail it. He's not afraid to cry.
Okay, well then, absolutely.
So
It's
Is it
yeah.
really a fail
crying.
then?
Yeah.
Is it really a fail?
Just,
If it's a
being
if
open
it's-
about your emotions.
If it's a resist cry check, he openly fails.
Aw.
I'm glad that he's outward with his emotions. Right.
Anyway, as far as after the show, he's going to talk to the people who are leaving the show about the show and bring up and try to start more lengthy conversations with them if they're interested and trying to just get information about the city. He's like, oh, you're new in the city, blah blah blah.
Okay.
And he's we don't have to roleplay
Yeah.
conversation.
Yeah.
He's just trying to gain information. And he's gonna talk to
Okay.
he's gonna try to talk to the actors too because he is an actor as well.
So, yeah, to keep things short, I guess the main vibe that you're getting is the actors aren't really that interested in talking unless you maybe tip them a little, give them a little extra something for their hard work.
Sure, yeah. If he throws some money their way,
Alright,
I don't know how much is a
a
reasonable
few silver
amount.
pieces.
All right, yeah, there you go.
Alright.
Some silver pieces. We'll say 5 for both of them. Don't spend it all in one place.
They're gonna tell you that, Things are going really well for them in this city. There's a lot of influx of money and people, and it's made their careers, grow exponentially. They've had a lot of exposure, so they're very glad for all of the wonderful opportunities that this booming town has presented them, helping them, get of a higher status quicker. The vibe you get from just the people around that were watching the show, they're all pretty higher class as well. I guess you would assume that they're the ones who would go and enjoy the fine arts, theater, and they kind of just have, all varying opinions on the show and constructive criticism, and everyone's acting like, they know what's better than everyone else, and they're kind of just like, but I really think that, this would have been a great decision, and they're all kind of just like...
Bishop tries to flatter them and to tell them that, oh, yes, you're absolutely right, you're so knowledgeable.
They're definitely going to fall for it.
Good,
yeah. Well, you get that, it feels like everyone's competing while being, amicable with each other, so it's kind of, very fake.
Oh yeah, I hate that.
Yeah.
It's very upper class. Yeah, it's such an upper class thing to do. And Miss hates it, but he hides the fact that he hates it.
Okay.
He tries to pretend to be one of them.
Mm-hmm. I see. And I guess they kind of ask you what you're doing in town and stopping by, I assume.
Oh, I mean, Missive says that
just anything to make them happy, I guess.
That he was looking to expand the arts in this city, and if there would be any reason not to.
No, they
So they don't think
thoroughly
there's anything wrong with the city.
No.
Alright.
I think the city is wonderful, and
Cool.
You could really, more arts would definitely bring in more, is this the right highbrow? That's rich people, more highbrow people into the city, and refine the culture some, and really help improve Darranis to, be even better off than it is currently. So.
Alright. So the takeaway I would say on Missive's behalf is that the general population of the town seems to think that everything's fine. So whatever is going on in this town is not publicly known. So that's the takeaway. That's the report that Missive will give to the party when he meets back up with them.
That's good. Okay. You guys are all at an inn together?
Yes, I want to talk to the bartender when we get in, or the main person.
Okay.
This is the
Do you just
bartender.
go right up and talk to him?
Pretty much.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna basically walk with him because I'm about to order a drink.
I have a different game plan, but let's hear you boys first.
Okay. Second. Get up the whole.
I think that
list and everything.
Triskin will actually he'll go order a drink and then hear Frill start the conversation and maybe hesitate a little bit and chill out at the bar while he just hangs around as a third wheel.
So, you want to spend some money on that drink? Because you ain't getting no drinks for free in this city.
Yeah. How much is it just for an ale?
3 silver pieces.
3 silver pieces for an ale.
Yes.
How much is a water?
No bargains to be found here.
If you get an ale, I'll give you as much water as you would like.
Damn.
I'll give it to you for 2.
Just give me a double shot of whiskey.
Alright.
Double shot of
Alright.
water.
He gives you... Do they have whiskey?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, they give you whiskey for 2 silver pieces. He'll give you a double shot of whiskey, as well as a glass of water. Obviously, he's thirsty. All right.
Thirsty.
And
Secret
then-
some whiskey.
It's in the player's guide, right? Yeah, all the item characteristics. All right, cool. So, and then Frill is going to attempt to sell this lobster
Yes.
Okay.
Or at least
I'm
get
just imagining you like starry-eyed, like holding this thing up on a stick. Like,
I think that like he's walking in, right, and with each step he takes, the claws are like dangling down.
Oh,
and
oh no!
clacking
Oh no! Oh no!
together.
The claws are not touching the ground. Those are the most.
No,
important
they're
parts.
they're like above the ground, right? But they're like
Yeah. Okay.
uh-huh.
So you're just gonna sell it off, claws and all?
No. This is. I'm selling off
He has a
everything
plan.
but the claws.
Okay. The bartender's gonna kind of like look you up and down when you bring it. He's gonna be like, nice catch.
Thanks. I was wondering if you might want to take it off my hands.
I mean, listen, kid. These things are all up and down the Coil River. I see them all the time.
I hear they're a local delicacy.
Maybe if you go further down south past the Coil River, but my dude, we're right on the Coil River right now. I can give you a few silver pieces for this.
Look, if I give this to, will you? Let me think about what I'm trying to say.
No
in
problem.
character or out of character?
Out of character, I'm thinking. In character, I would know immediately.
Yeah.
What if? How about this? If you would cut off the claws of this lobster and give me the claws. You can take the meat inside the claws, but if you would give me the claws, I'll give this to you for free.
He looks at you like, I mean, yeah, you already have the claws.
I don't know how to dress the claws or whatever, and I figure he would do a better job because he works with food. Or he has someone who works with food.
He like
who can do
holds his hand out for the lobster.
it. Like claws.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll get you the claws.
Awesome.
He like walks down and he pulls out this like giant ass butcher knife.
Yes.
He's kind of like both of the claws off and like I guess pulls the meat out.
Nice.
The meat in the
Yes.
yeah. And he'll kind of like look at them and he'll go, here you go.
Like, I realized I didn't bargain to clean the claws, and I'm like, I'll just do this in the morning and just put it in my bag. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. And I'm like, thanks.
Not gonna like wash off the blood or anything.
boy.
Huh?
It'll be fine.
I hope his paper is secured.
Oh boy.
Everything's covered in lobster blood the next morning.
And then I decide I go to I ask for some food to go, and then I go to my room.
He'll take the sand lobster and prepare you a bit of food from it and serve it back to you for free.
Nice.
the entire time this exchange is happening, Triskin like he starts like this. And then he like watches him try to sell the lobster with this. And then he watches the dude get he watches Frill get the claws handed back to him, like really bloody, and he goes.
And he decides this is no face journey. So not allowed.
Do I notice this at
He's
all?
just like,
I don't know. Do you think your character would notice that?
It depends on which way I
I
turn.
mean, he's not really hiding it. He's just kind of leaning up against the bar, sipping his whiskey and water alternatingly, like a responsible drinker.
I probably turn to you and I'm like, what? I think I got the better end of this deal.
I think you could have pushed for more, bud.
I'm... Maybe. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have... something urgent to do.
What's the
lobster
seating
claws
situation like
Up in
this
his room.
What's the situation like?
Yeah,
It's a
like
private
what's
side
the
with these
seating
claws.
like? Is there like a common seating
Yeah.
area, kind of? Like,
I mean, imagine like bar that kind of stretches a little bit and some
Mhm.
tables at the bar, and then there's a few like round tables dispersed with a
Okay.
bunch of like barrels for people to sit on. Or
Would it
something.
be weird for me to like sit at like one of the round tables, kind of near but kind of far away from a group of people?
I mean,
Like socially, I don't know. I can roll.
can definitely do
Roll
it.
for social awareness.
I mean, it probably wouldn't be that weird. People aren't paying that much attention to you, to be honest.
Okay, yeah. Then I go and sit at one of the tables and just kind of like soak in the conversation and try to listen for things that are like, I don't know, some like hot tea, you know,
Some hot tea.
some goss.
Alright.
Okay, I can. Yeah.
Is he gonna
So-
finish his interaction?
So you're gonna kind of hear general like, oh my god, did you hear what happened to Susan's husband? Just
This is
kind
the
of
country
like,
club.
Yeah.
pretty much, just general gossip, being like a lot of like people once again kind of bragging atmosphere or like more exchanging like deals and being like, yeah, don't go to that guy for that. No, he's no good. He overprices, and they're like just talking about a lot of stuff happening on in the city, as well as after a little while, you're gonna hear people go, "You see that elf guy over there? Look at all of his tattoos. I don't know how I feel about him being in town. That guy seems like he could be trouble." I'm sorry, I don't know if the people on stream could hear me. They were saying that guy seems like trouble about Triskin.
I'm just gonna like sit up and try to like look larger when I hear that.
You're gonna be like,
yeah, not like threateningly, but like very slowly, like increase my posture and like I don't know.
yeah. I mean, generally you hear the same kind of stuff. You'll start to hear some about, let me see, my page of character names. They'll kind of be like talking about you still a little bit. Be like, he kind of looks like Mariel. And they'll like be like, oh my god, yeah, he does. But Mariel is so hot. And I'll be like, do you think that guy's hot? And be talking back and forth and just be like, you know, where do I want to go with this? Kind of, they start talking about some policy that the town has just implemented. This elven guy named Mariel apparently is like kind of pushing politically in the town, and they're going to be talking about like his like campaigning or something, or what he's trying to do, and they're gonna be like kind of speaking out of like admiration and be like, oh my god, I just know he's just gonna keep improving the city. We're so blessed to be here and be experiencing all this growth and blah blah blah, and you know, go on and on about that.
Okay, interesting. Yeah. I cannot decide how my character is feeling right now.
They just heard you just heard them say that you're kind of hot, but also seem dangerous because of your tattoos.
Yeah. I think that he is going to like kind of. So he has leather wrappings right on a lot of his arms, and he's going to like unwrap one of his arms and like
Start
pull out his
tattooing
tattooing needles.
Oh my god.
Like, but like he in the direction that he heard, like he seems kind of dangerous because of his tattoos, but also kind of hot, right? He's gonna like definitely like face it that way, and like, but like. Maybe over focus on what he's doing almost, like
And
make
he
it
takes off his
very
full
obvious.
shirt.
Yeah. He takes off his entire
Just rips
shirt.
off his
Yeah.
clothes.
Anyway, yeah, and that's pretty much the extent of what he does. He doesn't really do anything else
Okay.
unless he's approached.
They're gonna like get up and walk away. They don't want to be involved with this dangerous activity that's happening in their good city.
This dangerous. Not in my city.
Alright, what's up?
Okay, so I'm gonna get an ale in my fantasy to go cup, which is a drinking horn. So is that alright? That's like 3 silver.
Yeah, it'll be
Okay,
3 silver
cool,
pieces.
cool. My fantasy to go cup. And I head out onto the streets.
Okay.
And I guess it's dark. But
Drinking on the street.
no, I'm not drinking it actually.
Oh, okay.
I'm holding on to it. I'm looking for anybody who looks like they might be living on the street, specifically straying. Somebody who
Yeah.
looks like they're maybe indigent right now.
Yeah, you definitely can find plenty. I mean,
Okay.
people. There's like a huge influx of people going in and out of the city.
But like people who look homeless?
People who seem like they've seeked out shelter here, just because
Okay.
it's an easy place to like hide in plain sight with all the people.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, definitely like
Yeah.
homeless.
Can I like roll awareness just to see like what is the vibe of the streets at night?
Yeah.
Is because apparently everyone's talking about how great and safe the city is
Mhm.
and having so much growth. Well, that explodes. So that's
Change this music.
15
Alright.
for awareness.
I want to see. I guess this is good. Changing the vibe. Alright.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I mean, you notice like the general group of people going in and out of bars and taverns and going into other houses and stuff, and they walk out like caught up in all their own business, kind of like laughing and joking with each other and you know, just going on their way.
Uh-huh.
But the general people you see like kind of holding up on the streets just seem they don't seem upset or anything. They just seem kind of like, how do I explain this? Not satisfied, but like, I guess just accepting. They've just like accepted their situation.
Mhm.
I mean, no one seems really like despairing or upset or angry. They kind of just like, they seem almost maybe hopeful that like,
Okay.
yeah, gonna work hard.
Yeah. I'm extremely suspicious of this whole city. Like the nonstop growth, all the riches. I feel like something's up. Can I find somebody, scraying homeless person maybe that looks a little cold?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, you can find one pretty
Right.
easily. Is there anything specific you want to say to them, or
Yeah.
just...
I'm gonna maybe try for more of a character voice than my current voice. Like, cold night, man. Can I get you something here? I offer him the drinking horn.
Oh my goodness, that would be so great. You know, I knew good things just came to those who waited, as my mom always said. And he'll take the horn and he'll like drink, and he'll be like, alcohol warms me from the inside.
I'm like, no worries, man. We gotta look out for each other, right?
I appreciate it, my dude. You know, us Scrape gotta stick together. This world's pretty hard, but
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
if we all just banded together and stopped fighting so much, maybe we could all make things work out for us. But
You seem weirdly optimistic.
Oh my god.
I mean, I just feel like I've seen so many other people here in the city, like, you know, be able to work hard and get so much from it that I feel like if I work hard too, then I'll be able to you know, get what they have and you know, be able to be as rich and wealthy and well off and not have to worry about anything anymore. I just think that'd be so great.
And,
You know, what else is there in life but, you know, to be wealthy and powerful?
Well, yeah, I get that completely, 100%.
Right?
So what are you working on at right now anyway? Pulling yourself up by your bootstraps, which I completely agree with 100%.
He kind of like gets confused for a second. He's like, what have I been doing? I mean, I've been watching people to see what they do. I mean, sometimes people they'll take money from people or they'll kind of use people some. I mean, how are you really going to get anywhere if you're not, using your resources, using the people around you? So I just got to learn how to use people a little more and
This homeless dude has a fucked up outlook on life.
That seems to be a really common kind of viewpoint in the city.
I mean, are you gonna do anything on your own? I mean, without people, how else are you gonna get up? Pick yourself up. I mean, when I was on my own, this is where I am now. But now that
you still seem to be kind of on your own here.
Nah, I'm sure in time even if I'm on my own, I'll still be surrounded by people. I'll have friends when I'm rich. So once I'm rich, I just gotta use people to get rich, and then I'll have friends. Then I won't have to use people anymore.
All right, good deal. It's been real. Have a good night. And I leave quickly.
All right.
I'm like,
have a good night too.
all right.
Wave you off.
Kind of fucking.
Might want to check your wallet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, I'm good. Okay.
You definitely didn't notice. He was just sitting still. So.
Okay. Cool.
Unless he can freeze time, then.
We've got a different problem here because we
Ultra
just found the
powerful.
boss. Yeah. We just found the game's final boss right here.
All right. Yep.
All right. Yeah. That's it.
Yep.
I go back to the tavern, or the inn rather.
He secretly is the game's boss.
Oh
You found me. I've been
shit!
hiding this whole time.
Foreshadowing.
In plain sight.
Wait, I thought it was Dargus.
Dargus?
Do you mean Dagus?
Dagus.
How quickly we forget our dear friend.
My child.
Oh my god.
Dagus the beloved.
You know, it
Dagus.
wasn't originally, but just because you said that, he felt the ripple of being misnamed
Yeah.
from hundreds of miles
This is
away.
He just felt like
She's coming for you now.
a dagger stabbed into his chest for a second. He's like, what's that?
You could just use the nickname that Missive gave him, Daggy.
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 He likes that nickname. He likes that he was given a nickname, no
Call
matter
me
what it was.
Daggy.
Stop.
Not what I was going for. Alright. And I guess that leads us to you.
Okay.
Making your way to the docks.
Yeah. First thing I'm gonna
That's a calculator.
ask is how long has it been since our fight with the sand lobster?
4 hours.
4 hours. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Can I make a recovery test to heal the damage that I took in that battle?
Sure.
Perfect. Let's do that. All right. Let's be down to only 6.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll start walking through the streets of the town towards the docks. One of the things I'm gonna do before getting there, I'm going to send my hawk, Andre. I'm gonna send him off to the docks first to see if he can let me know if there's any ships that look like they're close to arriving or ready for departure.
Okay. Get this music on. Alright.
Since he can fly a lot faster than I can walk.
Okay. So you're sending him off to where?
To the docks before
To
me,
the docks.
just to
Okay.
just
To
to give me a
scope
quick
things
lay
out.
of the land. Yeah.
Okay. So I guess I don't know, how would he communicate? Do you have a way to communicate with your hawk?
So I have train animal.
Or like,
So-
I guess, kind of like charades or something. You can tell what he's trying to.
What is it, boy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, does he have a name?
Andre.
Andre.
That's right. Sorry.
I guess he'll, in some way or method, communicate that there are some people out working on the dock and there's just some houses and it just seems normal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
So you make it to the dock without a problem. I guess, and what you see in front of you is, I mean, it just looks like a normal dock off the Serpent River.
Mhm.
At this time, there's not really much going on. Not many like ships coming in or out since it's getting later in the day. But it seems like people are kind of packing things up in big crates and moving it into like maybe a big storage unit or something, like, you know, cleaning up after a hard day of work.
Mhm.
And there are some like houses nearby that some of the dock workers may like live in. But yeah, it seems like there's like been a large influx of like goods and stuff to be shipped out. So they're like bringing it all to like store for the night.
Is there a local job board I can take a look at to see what kinds of work they're looking for at the moment?
Sure.
Uh,
So you go up to the job board and there's a few accounts of thievery.
mhm.
So people putting up like a plea to like, you know, someone find the thief and return what's been taken.
Like bounties and stuff?
Yeah, like bounties and just a few accounts of those, maybe like 3. Someone looking to hire some people looking to hire like, you know, coaches or like adepts in skills to like train them. Just normal things, you know, with big rewards. And then someone looking for what seems to be more adult company. And that's all that there really is. There's nothing that intense or special on the job board.
Okay. What kind of adult company are they looking for?
Oh my god. You're looking for like the bear dwarf types? Because like.
They didn't really specify, just you know,
That seems shady.
young and hot.
Okay.
Okay.
So the one thing I was alright. So I will walk over to some of the individuals who are working on the docks, preferably ones who are probably in the middle of taking a break. I don't want to interrupt them in their work.
Mm-hmm.
I'll walk up to them and is like, Good evening, fellow travelers.
What brings you to the docks tonight?
Oh, I was just coming down, looking to see if there was a kindred soul I might be able to talk to. Being a wanderer myself, I find it much easier to talk to those who are always on the road,
I mean,
or the sea, as it may be.
not necessarily always on the move. I tend to stay holed up here in these houses by the dock. It's a nice life, though a simple one. But I have been around my fair share of travels and whatnot. But what can I do for you? Just looking to spend the night? Are you new in town?
I am new in town. I was just trying to get a lay of the city, and
Jesus.
What's up?
Never mind.
a lay of the
Stop going.
city.
Yes. You
And-
stopped at a really crucial point.
Away
Oh.
of the city.
I mean, I did see there was a request on the jobs board
I
you
don't
might
think
want to
this
check
guy-
out.
And I was trying to get the lay of the city, and
There we are.
I was just kind of curious about what kind of things happen to be shipping in and out of town. This town seems to be benefiting more than many I've traveled to.
I mean,
It's a shining beacon for the rest of Barsafe.
there's definitely a lot coming in and out of town. I mean, mostly just the general things you'd see for a growing city. A lot of supplies, materials used to build things up. Constantly building new buildings and new areas in the city to keep up with the growing population. There's a lot of weapons that come in and out, arming our guards as more people come. There's more crime, of course. There's gonna be a lot of preserved foods and spices and anything that a noble class would want. We must cater jewelry, fine jewelry, many ores, gold and whatnot. So just the typical things that you would find coming into a growing city. Nothing really out of the ordinary.
I was kind of curious to notice. Or I was kind of curious to ask. Has there been a change recently, perhaps in the amount that the dock hands are paid on average?
Well, ever since some new rising nobles fell into place, we have been asked to work for a little less, but but we're working much more. So as things are growing, we're constantly working. So we'll make up that money that we've been losing with the lessening of our pay. But it's no worries. It's still good work. It's not too hard.
Hard work is nothing to balk away from.
Exactly. So it's an honest living.
I was curious. Do you happen to know about how long ago that change in work kind of happened? When the boom started? When wages started to fall?
I mean, the city's been growing for quite a while now. I'd say maybe in the past 3 or 4 months or so, there was a bit of like an establishment of a hierarchy in the city that has caused people to seek more. Though I tend to not go in much anymore. I don't wish to argue with them. I will take any pay that I can get. This is a fine living and it's enough to support my family with, but there's no use arguing with those people. They hold on to their money very well, but I will take what I can get.
Were these people new in town? Did someone?
No one new in town at all. I mean, there's constantly new people in town, but as for this established hierarchies, nobility, they've been here for a while. They managed to work their way up and to make money. The hierarchy is all based off of the wealth that you have. There's no ties to families or whatnot. It's have you been able to make yourself and make your way in the city, and these people they knew how to do it. They managed to play the game properly and make people follow them out of lust for their money and want to follow in their same footsteps. So people admire these nobles, which is what gives them power, but I don't really know if they're people worth admiring.
Yes, I can definitely understand that.
Isn't that how it always is, though?
That doesn't sound like the type of crowd where I would want to find myself with. I'm much more comfortable with people like you. What section of town do they hang out in, so I can make sure to stay away from it?
Keeping it real.
I mean, this town is mostly overrun now with with people who have made it, or people trying to make their way, but they all pretty much act the same now, so it's hard to tell them apart. But I'm sure that if you go to the northeast of town, it's up on kind of an Acropolis type area, where there's a bit of a area of neighborhood where the higher class resides, but I would not go to that area, not for fear that anything would happen to you, but it's just not too pleasant to be around them all, constantly, wanting you for many things. But I mean, especially if you get along with people like us, then the simple life is what you need. You don't need to make all of your money to be happy, having a family, traveling the world, small little victories are what keep us going. So I'm sure you're like that as well. You don't get too taken into the environment of the city. It's pretty greedy, and though everyone seems very kind and optimistic, everyone is very jealous of each other and will tear each other down as they pretend to build each other up. So I wouldn't recommend doing too much there. Don't get infatuated with the culture of it.
I thank you for your warning. I'll make sure to keep away from that area.
Yes.
Stick to the salt of the earth.
Oh, of course. Well, if you need a place to stay, you can always come back to the docks, and I'm sure a family here would house you for the night. But I assume your tasks at hand are in the city, so I won't stop you from going on your way, but do be careful.
I would love to take you up on your generous offer for the evening. However, I must get back. I have some traveling companions I must talk with. But thank you.
Of course, please give them my warnings as well.
I will.
All right. Thank you for visiting us. We don't get many visitors down here, so I hope everything goes well. What's up?
I said, oh, you thought I was offering? No. Somebody else will. For sure.
I'll take it.
The job board that was talking about the adept training.
Mhm.
What type of training are they looking for?
Adult company training.
Yes. Let's see.
Seeking someone skilled in the arts of love to teach me
Increase
to
my
become more
circle.
adept. Yeah, increase my circle.
This is our special Valentine's Day edition. Misguided today.
That's a
Oh my
different ad.
goodness.
Adept training is a different ad from the adult company ad.
Maybe someone needs
No,
training with that too.
This ad was just more cleverly disguised.
I see.
Yeah.
Scott, did you ever hear the Extreme Restraints ad on Vindem?
No, I haven't.
Shit.
Oh, I mean, wait, I could guess.
Yeah, you can. They
I don't
managed
think I
to do
have
a
that discipline.
completely safe for work ad.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Someone is looking for training in what is it called?
Underwater basket weaving.
Exactly.
The history of chairs.
Asking the hard questions.
They're looking for training in, I don't know how to pronounce this, Spirithial?
Spirithial is the elven language.
Elven
Oh.
language. Someone is looking for underwater basket weaving.
Someone wants a French tutor, like.
Someone is looking for help with is that are there classes of magic in this right? Like,
Circles of magic.
I mean, like,
There's different disciplines that have
disciplines, so like
Yeah.
illusion and
There's
like
illusionists,
transmutation.
nethermancers, elementalists, and wizards.
Someone's looking for training in illusionist,
No.
an illusionist adept. Someone's looking for basic just combat training, melee weapon training. Someone is looking for stealth training.
Oh.
That's pretty much gonna be it.
Alright.
Just a few basic like combat and knowledge. Someone's looking for training in the adult arts as well.
Jesus.
All right. Happy Valentine's Day.
This is our special edition.
Oof.
Alright.
Great song by Outkast.
I walk back to the inn where I saw these three walking towards,
Okay.
hoping they're still there.
Okay. I mean, how long were you guys staying down then?
So I have retreated to my room for the night, but I'm gonna do a couple things before I go to
With his
bed.
claws.
I'm
Okay.
probably gonna
Happy Valentine's Day.
be up well into the night tattooing.
Clicking noises on that.
It was like Habrave. Habrave is probably.
He's been,
Yeah,
he's been
Habrave.
taken by the crab psychosis. That's
No.
what's happening.
That is a lot of lobster.
Yeah.
And I'll make it one more recovery test before going to bed.
Okay. Are you still downstairs?
Yeah, I'm still downstairs. I've been downstairs for probably, I don't know, how long did
Probably
Corey's
like
thing
an
take?
hour or two.
At least
I think I see you when I come back also. I'm just like, oof, after that whole conversation.
So
Big ass
I
oof.
probably go to bed like an hour after Corey does. Or sorry, Taman does.
All
Who's
right.
Corey?
Yeah, who's
I
Corey?
don't know him.
it's unknowable.
All right. Do you all sleep then for the night?
So-
Are you?
Miss
Yeah.
his way back to the inn after the.
All right, so I do a couple things before I go to bed.
Okay.
First off, I make a recovery test to cure my one strain. So I'm not even gonna roll it because it was only one hit HP.
Okay. That's fine.
Then I, using the moon's voice that I took earlier,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to attempt to compose a song.
Okay. Go
Uh,
for it.
and it's the title of the song is Nature's Rock,
Aww, okay.
and it's kind of
Pearl is in love.
Oh.
Happy Valentine's.
it's like it has like it starts with like some naturey vibes,
Okay.
and then it goes into like a minor key, and there's like some discordant stuff, and then it gets some like Rite of the Valkyries stuff coming in, and it just kind of ends back with some
Lobster claws.
Yeah, lobster claw castanets
Here's
throughout.
some nature sounds for you.
yeah, some like nature sounds. And so I would like to
Okay.
compose that.
Sure. Do you have to make a test or anything?
I don't think so. No, I didn't for the last two.
All right. Well then.
But it takes a lot of time, and I'm just going to say 4 pieces of paper and 1 bottle of ink.
Down. You really used up all your ink, didn't you?
Yep.
Yeah, ink
And
goes-
I
ink
broke my
goes-
quail.
She's
It was
worth
fast.
Yeah.
Must be a small bottle of ink.
Well, I mean, 4 pieces of paper.
You made a lot of errors. I see.
It's composing, you know? You gotta try again until you get it right.
Yeah,
And then
exactly.
once that's done, I'll do Karmic Ritual.
Okay.
And then I go to bed.
What's your karma ritual? again?
I play scales,
That's right. And you
repeating,
play it really
just
fast.
yeah, and I just start playing it really fast, and I struck the end.
People are like banging on the walls. Shut up! Go to bed.
Just because they're fast, they're not loud. It's
Okay.
like I like hush it a little, but it's still like
You hear people mumbling in the hallway. Oh my god, when is this dude gonna go to bed? Instead of banging on the doors.
yeah, so I
Yes.
get my
Low.
these guys back.
All right.
Then I go to bed.
I guess we housed our mounts somewhere.
Yeah.
I assume there's a stable at the inn.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'll presume it's over there.
I'm not too worried about
I
that.
forgot we had mounts, and for a second I was like, the rowboats?
So-
No, wait.
So does everyone have 4 silver
I can
pieces
go with
to spend the night at the inn?
every session.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, is there a common room option again? Because that's what
Oh yeah,
Transfield's gonna
possible.
do.
Yeah.
Sure. That'll
Yeah.
be 2 silver pieces.
Cool, I'll
Five
do that
copper at
again.
the other place. He like when he hears the price, he was just like freaking
Yeah.
5 copper and respectable then.
This one's nicer though.
It's
got
a
free
nice
Wi-Fi.
common room.
It's got
Mental
free
breakfast.
Wi-Fi.
Fancy Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Alright.
What's that? I don't know, but we can charge an extra 15 copper for it.
Okay. So are you all going to sleep?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Is there a place? I'm gonna pay for the private room. Is there a place to take a bath first?
Sure. There's a communal bath area.
Perfect.
Oh yeah.
You
I
guys
spent 30
Been on the
minutes
road
just like
for a
up to
couple
my
of days.
eyes
I'm
in
gonna,
there,
I'm
just
gonna
like.
take a bath.
sounds good.
Mhm.
You're gonna
Oh yeah.
I'm
Have
gonna-
a
I'm
little
gonna-
soak. Yeah.
little
So, when I take a bath, I'm taking my claws and I'm washing them off of the bath.
Ooh, it's like a communal bathtub.
Please tell me I got there before he did.
Yeah.
Roll to see how fast you are.
I'll say there's like little troughs nearby for like hand washing.
Yeah, that's where I would do it.
Okay, not just in the bath with all the dudes.
God.
Everyone hates
with
you.
those giant crab claws.
Becoming
I
the
say
least
as I'm
popular
leaving
person at
leaving the
this
bath.
You remember how I have those jump teeth?
I don't want to know.
Fine, actually.
Oh my gosh.
So, everyone's going to bed now?
Yeah.
Alright. Can everyone roll
Uh-oh.
a willpower check?
Oh boy.
Nice.
Oh boy. Step 5. D8.
Eight. Sorry.
3.
3. Sorry to interrupt there.
Okay.
2.
Oh, I'm getting the Stepford Wives kind of vibe from this city. Oh,
I don't know what that is.
okay, well, Stepford Wives. We don't have to whisper. It's like these like perfect acting like suburban wives that are basically just like brainwashed.
Oh,
They were robots.
Yeah, was that it? That might
Yeah,
have yeah, they like
robots.
turned out to be robots.
So
but
people
they're
are
like
replacing their
acting
robot
totally
wives with
happy.
robots.
Yeah.
My god, you guys are spoiling it. Everyone's robots in this city.
Yeah, fuck, I ruined the whole line. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Fancy transistors.
Ooh.
Maybe it's
Alright.
actually like Pleasantville, and we're all just gonna turn black and white.
Everyone loses color in the world. That's pretty tragic.
I thought in Pleasantville people gained color.
Well, that's the end. That's the end result when people go to
Spoilers.
normal.
Spoilers!
But we're already. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Alright, what'd you roll?
2.
2.
Damn.
Yeah, I wish I was one step.
What
higher.
step were you all rolling?
7.
7.
5.
5.
Okay, what did you roll?
7. Oh no, I it was step 7, but I rolled an 8
Okay.
on a d12.
I got a 7
So seven.
on a D8.
I got a 3 on a D8.
Got a 2 on.
Oh boy, that's a lot of dice. Are you
2,
gonna
3,
take
2,
damage?
8, 7.
You all rolled a step 7? And you all rolled step 5?
Yeah.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Are we taking damage? Because that sounds like enough dice to kill me.
I don't. I'm
doubt it.
feeling it's something else. Yeah, if it's a willpower check, it's probably not damage.
Yeah, we're all just gonna die right now.
Yeah.
Party
Ends of the
life.
Valentine's
It's like-
episode.
In the morning you wake up and you're dead.
Just woke up dead. Yeah.
Teamwork out. Thanks for watching, guys.
I hate it when I wake up dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no.
That sounds like it's looking dice
Oh
over there.
wow! So,
Oh no. What happened?
Fear.
okay. That exploded twice.
Oh my god.
Oh
Bro, maybe these are good things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you roll willpower
Unlikely.
testers is a good thing.
So, you all wake up in the morning.
Oh fuck! I
Yeah.
woke up. Damn.
You
Feel like going on dying.
got murdered. No.
The lucky ones died.
Oh, son.
So, this is purely a role-playing aspect. There's not any damage that you all took. But at the end of the night, everyone except for Frill,
Except for Frill? Except for me?
Ow.
for some reason, because I rolled bad on that one.
yes!
You rolled like a 3.
I rolled a
How did she
3.
not beat that?
I rolled a 2.
It's a
Damn.
contested roll, not a target number.
Oh yeah.
Everyone except for Frill, is less concerned about the mission at hand, and is more interested in the opportunities of the city. Except for Frill.
Except for
You know
oh
what's
boy.
going on.
Oh boy.
So try and role play to that aspect.
Okay.
How severe would you say it is?
It's like at this point a like slight tick that you're kind of like getting distracted every now and then,
Okay.
but it's not like completely jarring you from your mission.
So, I'm guessing we reconvene in the morning
For
at-
breakfast.
At
For
continental
breakfast. Yeah.
Yes.
The bar breakfast.
Okay.
Barfist.
As I'm eating my porridge, I I don't know, my fantasy porridge.
Yeah, of course. Breakfast is
I say
on
I
the
think
house
we
for
should
Terrible fantasy.
I think we should go out and explore the marketplace a little bit. Maybe we can look into our mission, or maybe buy some stuff to sell.
I like that idea. Does first though, does anyone? What did y'all do last night? Did you find anything of interest? I confess, I got distracted and did absolutely nothing that helps towards the mission, but will help later on, hopefully.
Anybody hear about a guy named Mariel? He's pretty cute, apparently.
Did not.
I have not heard of him.
I found a weirdly cheery. Fuck, that's too much. I have to dial it back. I'm sorry. I talked to this weirdly optimistic homeless guy who was like very, very capitalistic. I don't know how to describe it. It was whack.
It was whack.
What's
But-
wrong with him about being cheery?
Everything. I don't know, but he didn't seem to have anything bad to say about the city. It was just sort of jarring, but I mean, didn't act like anything was wrong.
Well, I'm sure if he works hard enough, he'll just be able to be successful like most of the rest of the people in the city.
I guess.
Everyone in this town is full of rich assholes.
Don't you want to be one?
I mean,
That's
things would be easier if we were all rich, but like, come on.
Wait, so sorry, out of character, when you say we're all interested in the opportunities of the city, like specifically wealth?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
What you can gain from the city.
Okay. Like
It doesn't have to be only wealth, but like status, getting your name out there. That kind of
Okay.
stuff.
This guy Mariel sounds like he's a pretty big influencer. So maybe we could link up with him and see if he has anything to say about our. What was it we were doing again? We're on a mission from. I can't even remember that guy's name in Thrall yet.
General Galder.
Yeah, that was like I don't know me forgetting about the mission. I guess.
Good old gal.
Yeah.
What's up?
Good old gal.
Oh, is that his name?
That's his name. That's
So what was this elf's name again? Muriel?
Marion.
Yeah.
Spelling.
Yeah, Mariel.
How'd you find out about him?
M-A-R. Well, I was just sitting down here, just listening about, and I heard, the normal tavern gossip, but I also overheard that this guy Mariel has been making some big changes around here as far as policy goes. So I think it could be interesting to talk to that guy.
When I was down at the docks, I came across an individual who told me that we could find a acropolis in the northeastern area of the city where more of the affluent people tend to hang out.
Did he say anything about a marketplace there?
He did not.
Maybe we could go
I-
there after we get some goods.
I would suspect that if there were a marketplace up there, it'd be one tailoring towards more affluent clientele.
Well, you have to spend money to make money.
That's true.
All right.
So we have a couple of leads. I guess we're going to the Acropolis after breakfast? It's as good as any.
Triskin nods his head.
I thought you were wanting to go to the market before the Acropolis.
Well, I think they have a marketplace there, Tamlin, and I think we should check it out.
Was that where we thought Mariel might be?
Oh, he might be around. We can just ask around, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Was Mariel the name on any of the job boards that I saw? Jobs that I saw posted?
Are there any posters that's like vote Mariel?
Has Missive
Propaganda.
said, has Missive said anything at all in this conversation?
Yeah, he said that the town is full of rich assholes.
Right, okay. Yeah.
You don't see any vote for Mariel signs. But
Obey
there's-
Mariel.
Yeah, it's more like that, but
Submit.
less aggressive. It's just like
Believe in
Mariel's got your back, and stuff like that.
Before we leave, Triskin is gonna take out his dagger, right, and use this as a mirror and try to smooth back his hair and
That'll look good.
check his teeth and stuff. Maybe sniff his armpits.
My goodness.
he's just trying to make sure he looks good for the high society people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alright,
The elves, they like to preen for each other.
Oh, yeah.
I think I noticed this, so I'm like, well, that's a good idea. I go back and change into my wealthy traveler's garb.
Okay.
So I look slightly fancy.
Okay. So, you all exit the tavern, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
You gathered from snaps and signs around the town and whatnot that and knowledge that the Acropolis is in the northeast, that there's obviously a marketplace, wealthier marketplace up by on the Acropolis, as well as your current location is just a little bit into the city from the main gates. You've walked down some, and there's kind of a road that leads and branches off a few times, but just generally nice houses and nice shops and whatnot that you walk out of the tavern, and if you go to the right, it goes towards the gate, and to the left continues on down this main road, center road that leads up north. So as you walk out of the bar, where's my mood board?
Where's the plan for you to board?
It got rid of the. I am doing the free trial. There was like a town square. Oh, here it is.
So, sorry, it's 9:42. Did we do an intermission? Like halfway? Like, no.
We can do
We
it.
usually
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
It's whenever we all want. Yeah, I was just checking.
We can
Now's
take
a
a
good
short
time.
one now.
Now's a good time. Let's
Oh,
maybe
okay.
at
I
the
don't
end of
wanna,
break.
like, make y'all do that.
When we come back, we'll see what's going on outside of the tavern. Yeet.
Excuse me.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our live stream. If you're just tuning in now, our adventurers were just leaving a tavern/inn that they spent the night in the city of Darranis and are heading their way towards an acropolis where it was said that the highest class in the town lived, as well as there was a marketplace nearby. So that's where they are on their way to now. All right? Do you guys want to make any stops along the way?
Should we take our mounts? That would make us look more noble. Missive gets on his gun.
Okay.
Do you want to pay the parking price, or do you want to pay the parking prices up there?
I think it'll be okay.
Roads are pretty small.
I do not take my mount.
I'm walking. I'm keeping a lookout for any like jeweler.
It's just
Jeweler.
you on your goat. And all of
I
us
love
walking.
that.
Missive will lead the party as if, they're his entourage.
See, people are kind of giving you good looks. They're like, nice. Like,
They're
yours?
Missive gives
They're
everybody like,
yours.
like finger guns and winks as he goes by.
alright.
And head nods.
Yeah, Triskin is definitely trying to like read the vibe of the street and like imitate it. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Like, yeah.
Yeah. People are gonna be like, ha 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 ha, that's so funny.
Yeah.
Like, and like turning away and rolling their eyes and kind of being very fake and
I'm
rich.
gonna like approach Jack and all and be like, so what'd you get up to last night?
Okay, so my base level is so antisocial that I think with this effect on me, I'm like just normally social now. Like, I brought a drink to a homeless guy, I guess.
Oh, that is so kind of you, Jack and all.
So giving.
Thanks.
I want to make an awareness check because that's not normal. I give him like a little side eye. Like I want like insight whether it's like real or him faking or him.
Okay, roll for it.
Yeah, just him or faking. Awareness is perception. Step 7. D12. I have one of those. A 9.
Okay. I mean, he seems fake, but genuine.
Yeah, so it's like he's acting.
But not out of a bad place. Not like he's trying to trick you guys.
Right.
Okay, yeah. Sure, he's acting. I guess it would be something better for you to explain, but...
So he's shallow but earnest?
Yeah, you would. I think you get the impression, I guess, I don't know, that he is just trying to fit in with the like crowd around here. I guess like so I don't know, when I'm picturing this happening is when like the streets get a little bit thicker with people and like there's more and more conversations going on and he's just trying to like I don't know, like imitate what he sees around him.
All right. I'm picking up on this. I decided to have a little fun and join in.
Okay.
Out of character, we're fucked.
Oh god. Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Alright.
Yes.
So you
it was unfortunate I wasn't feeling well last night, but I did make this new song. It's gonna be great.
You wrote a song, Frill. Would you
Yes.
like to perform it for us
It's
later?
a little personal. I have a. It's for that orc we met yesterday, the one that saved us. But Rock. Yes, that one.
I don't know about
but-
her, Frill. I think that if the people in the city frown upon her, then maybe we should too.
She saved her butts yesterday.
She did not say about her butts. We had the situation well in hand.
I kind of get like
She saved my
braggadociously
butt.
offended, and I was about to step in and start swinging, Frill.
Try skid, do you really think it's a good idea to get between Rock and Frill's hard place?
I stopped dead in my tracks and just like double over in laughter, and it's not fake laughter; it's genuine laughter. So
I like go to swing like my loot, like bonk Missive with it. Just like
Rattle your crab claws at him.
Missive will fly off of his goat away from Frill's blow.
Yeah.
The goat's like, as we're fighting.
Yeah. And we're just, I guess we're just playfully
Yeah, we're all
chatting.
just
Yeah.
laughing and goofing
Yeah.
around now.
Aw, you guys are in high spirits
Yeah.
today. How wholesome.
And
There's no problems in the town.
Exactly.
Why would we be in that space?
Exactly.
Looks like it'll be actually kind of a quick mission. I'm surprised, but like not disappointed, you know.
Find out what's going wrong, in and out. I like to stay to run into Rock, but it is what it is.
I'm sure that we can stick around just to. I think that if we stay, I think good things will happen. You know, I think we can make a little bit of money here.
Rock said she'd be back in a day or two. I think we could wait that long at least.
Yeah.
So,
Alright, so when do we get to the
yeah, you all, you know, passing your time, talking, getting closer, you start to notice that, like, there's, like, kind of the land is, like, rising up, and you come to this area where you notice, like, there's a huge, like, marketplace at the bottom of, like, this area where there's a path that goes up, and behind it, like, the land rises, and then a bunch of houses are built, like, looking down on this marketplace.
Hollywood Hills.
And this marketplace is, like, pretty packed.
Wow.
You hear the cow. There's, like, cows and stuff.
There's a bunch of cows
They
in this
have a
market.
horse.
Any goats?
I have a rooster. That's all that I have. I don't have any goats, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But so yeah, you approach this marketplace and you look around and there's pretty much stalls like everywhere. It's definitely like one of the larger like trade spots, hubs of the town. So there's like just a ton of people like out running the stands and standing in front of them trying to like get people's attention and be like, come look, we have the finest goods in the town, come get your shoe buckles and come get your finest glassware and whatnot, and they're just trying to like rope people in and like sell from these stands that are all set up and
They're not selling any name givers, are they?
No.
Alright.
No, there's no slaves or anything. But you do see like there's a lot of stalls selling like farm stock and just like chickens, and they're all like. Oh, you can barely hear it. I was trying to do the rooster noise again. And they're like crammed into like these little crates with each other. And then like a bunch of like cows are kind of tied up to like fence posts. And they're selling like some general farm animals. They're selling some mounts that you can find, some a little rarer than others. There's like a lot of stuff here. You definitely recognize some more unusual animals being sold. A lot of like fine like materials, like some refined lumber and stone and minerals that have been, you know, polished and nice jewelry and whatnot.
Is there any weird stuff like books or I don't know, arcane things?
I'd say the weirdest things you can notice is like they're like the more rare animals or like creatures. I'll change to Bard's Day off. Right, so I'll turn this down a little bit. So there's a bard in the middle of the square.
Oh.
And
The same bard.
And yeah, so you see some unusual animals. There's a lot of like meat vendors. There's some like interesting cuts of meat and let me turn that down a little. And you know, just not too much like magical items, more so just like day-to-day items. There's like a lot of like fish that have been like piled up on these big like things for you to see, kind of like a farmer's market type thing. And the like square is surrounded by this like little like half wall that like goes around and like encapsulates it all in. And there's like a little like one of the side walls has some like guards that are like looking out onto the town square just from a higher like level to keep track and make sure there's no like thievery or anything going on. And there's some like pillars around and just some statues of like general people, I guess, from Thrall history and from just Bar Save history. There's a few statues and there's like some heroes like, you know, holding up swords, and then there's like some lady holding a basket of goods, and it's just like random stuff. Just like it seems really pleasant and nice.
What kind of rare?
Yeah. Can I roll a Legends and Heroes check to see if I recognize any of the statues?
Okay, sure.
Are there any like trinket vendors around?
Yeah.
Like someone, I want to talk to one of them.
Okay.
I rolled a 7.
So you recognize one of the statues is one of the late kings of Thrall. You recognize, especially because of you, that like do I want to do this? A statue to the Elven Queen, Alicia, right? And you recognize, you think you can just depict the lady with like the basket as might have been one of the like people who originally founded this land, as well as maybe the guy with holding the sword might be, but you've never really seen the two of them.
So, but the guy with the sword is a king of Thrall, correct?
No, the king of Thrall is gonna be
Okay.
like a stout dwarf man.
Okay, and then
It was like carrying like maybe a big battle axe or something. But they all just seem kind of like heroes. Fine, he's carrying a dagger. And then there's a statue of Daggis.
Of course. With his double swords, his trademark double swords.
Exactly.
I would say that as soon as I see the statue of Alicia, I actually just kind of shut down a little bit and like kind of stand there and stare at it, and
I'm gonna say it kind of
for a while
gets you a little bit out of your funk as well. It like is like kind of shocking.
I think that my character has gone now from thinking that there might be opportunity in the city to thinking that the city is a shithole and is awful, actually. Or maybe not the city in general, but this part of town he's convinced is full of swine, basically.
Roll a
like,
power check.
yeah, okay.
Wait, what was it that convinced you of that now?
There's a statue of the Elven Queen that killed my grandfather.
Oh yeah, fuck that.
9.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that passes.
Is it showing her before or after the ritual of thorns?
Does
she have thorns in her skin? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is a newer city, so.
Okay, yeah, but I'm even more convinced of that fact. So
Actually, no. I think it's probably before. I don't think people have really seen her after. I don't think she ventures out of the Bloodwood. So I'll say it's before that
Okay,
happened.
yeah.
But I mean, so you're gonna talk to a trinket vendor?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's my final piece of business.
Okay. What's up? What do you need?
Alright, so I'll go up to the trinket vendor.
Before you can even start talking, he's gonna be like, "Oh, what can I help you with today, my kind sir? Look at all the wares that we have. More wares than you could ever imagine. Look right here. We have pocket watches. We have whatever you need to keep track of time, and we have these trinkets and these trinkets." And he's gonna start like pointing at these, and he's like, "Do you have kids at home? You might need some of these. They would love to play with these trinkets."
Actually,
Yikes.
I was wondering if you did custom orders.
I mean, we can do whatever you want as long as you have the coin for it.
Yeah, so, and I reach in, I pull out my jub things.
Okay.
And I'm like, I was wondering how much it would cost to put these on like some sort of string or rope and make a necklace out of them.
Oh, can I see them?
Yeah.
He grabs them. He like looks at them.
Thank you.
And he kind of like looks at the chains that he has. What kind of chain are you looking for? Something more simple? Do you just want rope? Or do you want? We have finer chains. I mean,
rope would be
rope.
something not chafing. I expect to use this in combat.
Okay.
While in combat, wear this while in combat.
He's gonna like find like kind of a like thicker like fishing line type
Okay.
thing that's pretty sturdy.
Yeah.
And he'll be like, how much are you willing to spend on this item?
How much would like a regular like necklace cost?
Well,
normally?
it depends.
Like out of
on-
character. How much would?
Oh,
yeah. Out of character.
I mean, I think it probably depends on.
What's a ballpark?
Probably, I mean,
Jewelry's
I'm
probably
sure it
expensive.
depends on what chain you're using, what jewelry is on it, like what
Right.
gems or whatever. I mean,
Since I'm providing the gems, I'd say like
probably like for just the chain would be like 3 silver. I don't know, and then a custom order, maybe say 5 silver in total.
So
yeah.
an ornamental brooch is
I was gonna go say 5.
5.
Just 5 silver.
I could do 5 silver, but you know I'm gonna have to be making some modifications to these teeth here, having to maybe get some holes through them to thread it through. I wouldn't want my hand to slip or anything, so
Would a couple extra silver help steady your
I
hands?
think I could have a steady hand for let's say 7 silver.
Done.
All right.
Got ripped off.
Oh yeah.
He like will, you know, quickly work, and he seems very skilled in what he does, and he like very easily like, you know, prepares it for you and strings it up and adds a little clasp at the end so you can like easily put it on and off, and he'll hand this back to you and be like, "It was a pleasure doing business with you."
Same.
And he'll hand you
I put my jub. I'm gonna change this from 2 jub things to jub necklace. Jub.
Jojo Bling.
Yeah.
Jojo Bling.
What did you call me, sir? Did you call me a jub? No.
Is that our new curse word?
Jub Bling is a Star Wars character.
Jub Bling.
Okay, so
Please name an NPC that at some point, like much later in the game.
Jub Bling. Alright.
Oh my god.
She's gonna be like a crazy woman who lived in the swamps with a jub.
Yeah.
She's gonna be like blind.
I guess I don't know how long this takes, but while he's working, I'm gonna try and strike up a conversation. What's been going on recently in this town? We've heard some. I'm come here from Thrall, and I've heard some rumors, but nothing really concrete.
You come from Thrall. Well, I mean, I'm sure people of Thrall are well acquainted with our existence. I mean, we are a major trade route from the ocean all the way to Thrall. You know, I'm sure you've heard many good things about us. We have some of the best craftsmen here that you could find, and some of the best opportunities in the whole of Barsave. If what you're looking for is to make a life for yourself, then here's the place. You know, especially now with oh what's his name, Mariel. Especially now with Mariel kind of working to organize our town a little more. You know, in the past it used to just be a big merchant city just thrown together with no real order or class structure, and we used to just.
I'm sorry, did you say Mariel?
Yes. What about Mariel?
I
That man. If only one day I could be in his position, but I don't know. I just don't think I could ever work as hard as he has. He's really, really helped our city to grow even stronger than it is already. Helping to bring some order. Things can be great, but without order, without being organized, and how far can you really go? There's a cap to greatness, but he's really helped to organize this place and to make it even greater than it can be.
This Mario guy must be really popular.
He made
in town.
Darranis great again.
You kept saying great over and over again. I was like, she's got it.
Before the scourge, it was great.
I was staying way down by, and I give the name of the inn, and people were singing his praises there down there too. Apparently, is he popular in town?
Oh, of course he is. He doesn't really call himself by any specific name, but he's somewhat of a town of a leader to us. Though he doesn't claim the title for it. He just wants to be one of the people, to have our trust, and I think he's really done great things. He's taken away a lot of he's added a structure so that, people like us merchants and whatnot, we have, it makes it way easier for us to do our jobs and to keep bringing people into the city, and he'll kind of explain a little bit of policy, just be kind of adding structure that's helping the wealthy stay wealthy is what it seems like.
Tax cuts.
Yeah.
Regressive tax cuts. No, and he'll talk about adding the structure and whatnot.
Right.
But so basically the town before was just kind of merchants just coming up and selling their goods and whatnot, and now he's kind of added ways in order to sell things, and he kind of I lost what I was going with that. Just has added structure in some places and left out structure in others, to allow for a lot of loopholes, it seems and stuff like that.
Most of it goes way over my head.
Yeah, I'm sure it does.
I'm I see. He sounds like a really interesting fellow. You said he has some sort of leadership. Is he a mayor or something? An unofficial?
Yeah.
What does he do?
I mean, he started organizing the guards and whatnot, and making sure that they're looking after our people well, and and making sure everyone's being compensated and being treated well, and that, and just putting in some rules in place that technically aren't in stone, but kind of something that we should all follow here if we care about our city. So he's putting some legislation in place, as well as watching over the city just generally.
I see. So sounds like someone I'd like to meet. I'm a bit of a bard, and this person's inspiring me. Do you know where I could maybe meet him or talk to him?
Yeah, I mean, you can find him with the rest of the ruling class pretty much. He'll kind of look up at the Acropolis and just be I mean, they're mostly up there. So I'm sure if you went and wandered, you might be able to run into him or hear more about him there.
Interesting. Thank you.
Of course.
And so I flip him another silver.
Okay.
As I don't know, say something witty. Catchphrase, and then.
All right. This is a catchphrase that you can
edit the catchphrase in post. It's okay. That's the time to come up.
Exactly.
This is a silver, not a phrase.
Uh,
Yeah, catch silver.
enjoy your day, sir. And then I go back into the group. So,
I think while he's doing this, I also go up to a jewelry stand, but I make sure to like target one that has another person looking at it and one that appears to have like a quiet vendor. Is there like one like that? One that looks classy. Almost.
Okay. Yeah, you can find that. Find
Yeah.
a classier one.
And I go up to one of the shoppers and say, "Oh, that's a beautiful piece," without really looking at what they're looking at.
I'll be like, "Are you talking to the shopper?"
Yes, the shopper.
I'll
Yeah.
be like, "I know. I really want to get it, but I don't know if I have the money to drop on this. But don't you think everyone would just, be so jealous seeing someone in this? Like, not everyone can afford this here. I just feel like, I could really." Make a name for myself if people saw me wearing this.
Gosh, I think that's the perfect piece of jewelry if you want to make a name for yourself.
Really?
Yeah.
She'll look at the vendor and be like, "I'll take this one," and the vendor will be like, "All right." She's gonna pay the price without any haggling, even though it's very expensive. And she'll put it on and she'll be like, "How does it look?"
Oh, it looks great. What's your name, by the way?
My name was.
name generator.
Why is my laptop frozen?
Oh no.
Gone forever.
Her name is Tiala. A name that I just made up. And she's a human,
Okay.
an older human woman. Not older, I'd say 30.
Okay.
Ancient.
Old as fuck.
She's a quarter of my age, but whatever.
You're an old, so.
You're only 120.
I'm 100. Yeah.
That would be 30.
Yeah, a quarter of his age is 30.
Yeah, so it's not old.
No, she's
But
30.
she's a quarter of my age. Anyway, sorry, we're getting lost in the details. I say, "Oh, that looks so great, TL. I'm Tristan. Pleasure to make your acquaintance." And
So
I'm trying to decide whether I should kiss her hand or I don't know. What's a noble greeting around here? No, never mind. That's a talent. I wouldn't know.
Good role playing.
Any good role.
No,
What do they do in your elder lands?
yeah.
That's a great question. I'm just gonna make a very formal and put together vow to her. I don't
Okay.
know.
You could attempt an etiquette check.
No, I don't have that. I don't have that talent. So I get
She's
it in
pretty
fifth
easily
circle.
swayed. It doesn't
Okay,
really
yeah.
matter. She'll just be like, "Oh my goodness, aren't you sweet?" And she'll be like, "Thank you for all the compliments. I really appreciate your help, Triskin. What are you doing here?"
Oh well, I'm just here on some business for the Kingdom of Thrall. I fly in some pretty high circles around there, just on some business from the general.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm sure you must make a lot of money doing that job.
Oh yeah. We're fairly compensated.
Yeah. Wow. So you're like a hero then, aren't you?
I wouldn't call myself a hero, but we have slain many vicious monsters the size of small dogs. I say the last part really, really quickly, just
Well, what are you doing here? There's no troubles here.
Oh no, nothing trouble like. I was actually wondering what you do around here.
What do I do? Well,
What do I?
every time someone's been asked what they do, they're just Well,
I spend money.
That's
my occupation.
Gotta spend money to make money.
It's true.
Well, currently I work as a bartender at one of the taverns in town, and usually I can get some extra tips doing that job, make enough money to, maybe get myself some nice things and work my way up.
Oh wow, nice things like that beautiful necklace.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've never had something so nice as this before.
I'm sure you hear some pretty interesting news as a bartender. That sounds like an incredible occupation. What have you heard?
I hear a lot of gossip usually.
Yeah.
Usually about infidelity and people cheating.
Wow.
Or like the new thing that someone bought that's really nice. Just people generally trying to show off, as people do. But I don't know. I've heard a lot of people talk about that Muriel guy recently. He seems really nice.
Yeah, I think that my business is gonna take me to meet with Mariel, my traveling companions in here, and us. I think we're gonna have to meet with him just to resolve this business with the army that I have.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is it something bad? Is
Oh
Muriel
no,
in trouble?
nothing bad at all. We're just trying to expand Thrall's relationship with him. Maybe.
Muriel has all the women all over him. Everyone,
What's up? This is news. What?
All of them.
All of them.
all of them. I mean, who wouldn't want to be with a guy like him? He's just got so much now. I mean, he's practically this town's leader at this point. They just built that statue for him over there.
Mad clout.
Yeah, he does have mad clout. He's very.
Mad clout.
I'm just, man, what I would kill to be one of those girls that's just fawning over him, getting all of his attention. But maybe with this necklace. Maybe I can get
I
that.
think the necklace is a step in the right direction.
Yeah.
But have you ever heard any gossip about Mariel?
I mean, I've only ever really heard good things about him. I mean, he usually just kind of stays holed up these days now, I think. I mean, he'll usually just, tell the guards what to do or tell the nobles what to do, and it kind of just trickles down and we make things work here. But I mean,
Ronald Reagan.
Oh my
Trickles down.
Ronald Reagan and Trump.
Yes. What a lovely person.
I mean, I don't think he really goes out that much anymore. I haven't really seen him before, not in person, but I don't know. I mean, people never really say bad things about him. They always just, just want to be just like him. So, they kind of look up to him. But I have heard people say some things like, I think maybe he stays in a lot nowadays because he might be kind of nervous. People, want that position that he's in. I'm sure some people who are a little corrupt a little not good, they might want to, take the power from him. So I think he's a little nervous for his safety, but no one here would do anything like that. He has no reason to be nervous.
Wow, yeah, no, I definitely think so. I think this is a city full of noble people. So, as someone from with business with Thrall, I just wonder if I should be saying that around here. I don't want to step on anybody's toes. How do you think people feel about Thrall around here?
Says the guy who flashed his badge.
Literally immediately was like, hey.
I'm from Thrall. How do people feel about people from Thrall?
I mean, we see people from Thrall all the time. Usually people travel through here a lot. But I do know that some people are getting a little nervous that Thrall might try and, take some of the power, because we're building things up so strong here. Who wouldn't want to come and take control of us? So I do know people are a little wary of Thrall, that they might try and take our goods and take some of our land and our people, but I think that they haven't really done anything bad to us yet, so it's probably fine.
Okay, yeah, well, rest assured, with me you have nothing to worry about.
I'm glad I can trust you.
Yeah.
It's nice meeting someone from Thrall finally.
It was nice to meet you, Tiala. And then I head back to my party and be like, yo, this city is whack. Yeah, no one ever said Triskin was a good actor / manipulator. He's trying his best. Someone from Thrall, how do you know?
How do people feel about Thrall?
Is there a crier or something anywhere in this market, or like some sort of public platform stage?
Yeah.
dais,
There's definitely
anything like that?
a platform.
Like a place for public hangings.
Mm. I mean, I guess that could be done, but there's nothing set up for it. There's just like.
But there is a platform.
There's like a platform.
Is there anybody on the stage?
Not right now.
Oh no.
Not currently.
Well, guess what?
Oh no!
Missip
Right.
takes his goat over to the stage,
Boy.
Any Wendling show.
rides his goat onto the stage,
Okay. Everyone's gonna be like, what's happening?
and then he flies up above his goat just a little bit and pulls out his coin purse and is like, I have silver for anyone that can get me an audience with Mariel.
Everyone's gonna turn to you and be like, I know where Mariel is. Yeah, I can take you to Mariel. I know where he lives. I like money. And one of the guards that's like, kind of watching over the town square is gonna like come in and be like, shh, what is this ruckus that you're making right now? What do you need?
Didn't you just hear what I said?
He came from like a distance. They were like on the watchtowers. You're like in the middle of the square. So they're just gonna see everyone starting like crowding around, and then also you on a goat on the middle platform in the town. It's like, why are you holding up that money for? What do you need?
Y'all like money?
I've already got what I need, and he goes down back onto his goat and trots off the stage, trying to ignore. He's ignoring the guard.
Okay. All right. The guard is gonna be like, all right, disperse. Get up. Go. Do it. Do
Anyway.
your business. And he's gonna like get everyone to like.
Missip, I presume somebody will still be willing to guide Missip.
Yeah. People are gonna kind of be like trailing out.
Are you bringing the party with you or just you?
I mean, I'm not gonna leave yet,
Okay.
but I need to find, and now I need
It's gonna be pretty easy to follow.
Missip is
Yeah,
gonna have
that's true.
conversations with this crowd of people that are interested in his offer to try to discern who actually knows where Mariel is and who could actually probably either at least maybe not, if not get him an audience, at least get him to where he needs to go.
So everyone's gonna kind of be chattering about, and this Scrane man.
Oh, and Missip is going to pretend to be a noble and have way more money than he actually does.
Okay.
He's like, this thing is full of what's higher than gold?
Gold.
Gold in this world.
Platinum?
Is there platinum in this world?
It would be coins of pure earth.
Pure earth?
Oh, yeah. There's like pure elements, basically. that are,
Yeah,
like,
pure-
Purified elements minted into coins.
Yeah, it's pure earth in this bag. And silver.
Or sorry, true earth.
I've got silver and pure and wait, what is
True
it?
earth.
True.
And true earth in this bag.
No gold?
No.
It's like, I have a bunch of $100 bills and some $5 coins. Nothing
And some
between.
pennies.
Yeah.
And some
this Scrane man is kind of like step forward or like kind of like part through the people, and he's gonna like, say something to the people as he's going through, and they're gonna kind of back up a little bit, and he's gonna come up to you and like look down on you as you're on your goat.
Hey, I'm still alright. I guess I'm back down on the goat.
I thought you said you got off.
No, I got back on the goat and I rode off the stage.
Okay.
And okay, if he's gonna be looking down at me, I'm gonna fly up in the
Okay.
eye level.
He's gonna be like, I can help you with what you need, but he's gonna like whisper, and he's gonna be like, I know you're pulling some shit right now. I know you don't actually have money for me, but I'll take you there.
Alright.
At least we're on the same page.
He has like kind of a little like cape on, but you can see like a little like thing. They're not tiaras,
Just
like a
like-
circlet or something.
Circlet, yeah.
Around his head, like behind his cape, and he's gonna turn to the other people and be like, "All right, there's no business for you here. Get going." And they're gonna kind of disperse again.
Yes, and Mizif goes like this to the, like, as if he's
Away.
away with you. Yes. And Mizif will tell this guy that he's gonna ask him to wait for the rest of his companions to regather.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
So
He just sits
he's
there
just
silent.
telling him to hang out. We could start a conversation, but whatever. We'll do
He's
it.
not very talkative.
We'll deal with that later.
He'll just stand and wait. Right. Are you guys doing anything else?
No, I just
I-
want to find me.
Immediately when he does that, I like try to make sure I don't lose him.
Lose the
uh,
caped man?
No,
Oh, Missif?
the Missif, yeah.
Yeah.
Like when he goes up on stage and I like see that, I
Mm.
like, and like as he walks off stage, I kind of like hustle over near him.
Okay.
Just
I
listen
guess
for
by-
the goat.
I guess by this point I'm returning as well.
Yeah, I'm back. The
What's the nature of the mounts that are available at the
Oh, that's right.
the
I
stables?
did want to see that. 1 second. What pages are all of the mounts on?
You can find that on page 440.
Sweet. It was like
I imagine
something.
in the background, Jack Noel like asked about the price of like one necklace, and they told him he was just like, "God damn!" And then
20
he just
silver.
stopped shopping entirely. Yeah, it was like 20 silver. He was like, "Fuck that."
Absolutely
Do you
not.
not have
Alright.
20 silver?
No, he's just cheap and thinks everything here is overpriced.
Yeah, so there's gonna be like
Big mood.
a bunch
Yeah.
of
Always
different
sleeping in
kinds of
common
horses.
rooms.
For real.
There's gonna be a couple of what's the Trojan or whatever. I don't know how to pronounce that. Trojan.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Not super familiar with a lot of the other mounts. There's gonna be you're gonna be able to find one Zoac.
Mm.
One of the like basically Zoac is like
I know what they
a
are.
bird bat. I guess you're the only one looking at them. So if you know what they look like, I won't describe it. There's gonna be a Zoac, a couple Trojan. There's gonna be a few mules, horses. What is this one? Tell me.
I'm gonna use my half magic to ascertain kind of the relative how well these particular Trojan have been taken care of.
Yeah. You don't really have to roll. They're not
Okay.
well taken care of.
Oh, they're not well taken care of.
Yeah, nothing is really that well taken care
So
of.
they look all skinny and stuff.
Yeah, and kind of like some patches of fur are missing, and
Can I ascertain the best one of the bunch?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I mean, you're trained in this. It's not that hard. They're not that well taken care of. So,
Mhm.
I mean, if you want to go and like examine more, I can. You want to like roll or something?
Yeah, sure.
All right, cool.
Let's see. Oh wow! Crit failure. I
Oof.
got 2 double ones.
They all look like they're dying.
No.
Pretty much.
Okay.
They're like skin and bones.
Mm. Does the pardon me. I noticed that you had a couple of animals for sale.
Yes, of course. Are you looking to buy one of our finest specimens? These creatures, you can't find them everywhere, so...
That is true. They can be quite rare. I was interested in the Trojan.
How much?
Yeah, how much are they?
Alright. We have 3 here, as you can see. Is there
I can't see
one?
that.
Did you say you can't?
I can see that.
Oh, okay. Is there one in particular that you're interested in?
This one here on the left.
Hmm.
I was curious about this one. Where did you find her?
So these particular Trojan have been brought to us from far, far across Barsave, all the way from the Great Seraph Jungle. I'm sure you've heard of on the far west.
What race is this guy?
He's gonna be a dwarf.
Okay.
So, brought all the way across Barsave, quite a long journey. This is just one of the most valuable creatures that you could probably find in this part of Barsave. You'd have to travel quite far to find something like it. So,
I have knowledge trade routes. Is that actually where these animals come from?
can roll.
It explodes. 22.
Yeah. They come from jungle and mountain country, so they definitely believe that they came from the Great Seraph Jungle, but you don't entirely believe that they can't be found nearby as well, because there are more jungles than just that jungle.
Okay. So there are other trade routes that I know of where these can be gotten.
Yeah.
Okay.
There are closer jungles, but yeah. For example, the Servos jungle, which is like right there.
Can I roll for awareness to see if I notice the animals being like mistreated too, basically?
Sure.
So you said that these are quite rare specimens. I'm surprised that you purchased them from here rather than going all the way, or rather than just traveling to the nearby Servos jungle.
Well, you see, the Trojan from the Great Seraph Jungle are much more fierce than the creatures that you would find nearby. See, this area is more populated with name giver races. They've become slightly more tame, you could say, from the nearby jungle. So in order to get the highest quality Trojan that we could, we got them all the way from the Great Seraph Jungle, an area still very unexplored and teeming with wildlife, just terrible and dangerous creatures that have survived the horrors that have onslaught that jungle. So these are very hardened Trojan here. They would make excellent fighters in combat.
So how much are they?
We could do 100 silver.
100 silver?
Is that a deal you're willing to make?
These Trojan do look quite fierce. I'm gonna walk over to next to one of them. I'm gonna grab one of the tufts of fur off the ground. They don't appear to, however, have made the trip quite well. Perhaps maybe 80 silver would be more appropriate. I'm gonna make a heckle check.
Okay.
So that was an 8 on the awareness roll.
Oh, okay. I mean, they're not being like mistreated currently, but they're like definitely like tied up and in cages.
I thought you said they were like skinny and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I thought you meant mistreated currently, as in like being beaten.
Yeah, no.
in cages and stuff. They're definitely like early skinny and.
Wow.
I made a 9 on my haggle.
Okay. He'll kind of. He's never had people call him out on of his goods, so he'll kind of be like, I think we could do 80.
80?
80 works.
Wow, you were really going for that one.
Alright. Pleasure doing business with you, and he'll kind of he'll throw in a saddle
Oh, bargain
as well.
Nice.
With some bags on it to carry items that you need or whatever. And yeah.
Okay. I'm immediately gonna use Animal Bond on the Trojan to make sure it's neutral towards me and doesn't attack me.
Yeah. Go for it.
Because I'm sure it's starving.
Yeah, it's definitely a little fierce.
I'm gonna spend a karma on this.
What does a Trojan look
They're cats,
Mhm.
but so they look like kind of white tigers, but they're a little bit smaller.
Mhm.
Is it what the orc was riding?
They're about
No,
three-
or that
that's
was the
different
bear.
thing,
Oh,
yeah,
smaller than
bear
tigers.
bull. Yeah.
The Trojan's
Pretty
about
market.
3 feet
Yeah.
tall, and 5 feet long. About so pretty big, but not huge.
It's only 3 feet tall.
Yeah, it's pretty short, like little munchkin
Oh, okay.
cat.
Okay, yeah.
It's pretty big, but as well as has a 3 foot long tail. So that tail is. This one is gonna be.
So I'm buying a tiger, basically.
Mhm.
Yes.
It's gonna be kind of a pale, like light brown color, with some darker brown stripes on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
9 against his social defense.
Yeah, that succeeds.
Okay.
So it's neutral now.
Yeah, it's neutral
Alright,
towards me.
cool. It's kind of like make a like low rumbling noise as you kind of like go up to it, and it's kind of just gonna like walk after you with its head down.
Okay.
Right. Now you're walking through the town square with a tiger. Lit. All right. Let me
Gotta
get-
make sure
That
you got
is the
Tigers
ultimate
on a
money
gold
move,
leash.
though, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
have this tiger.
You're just gonna have a time walking around town with a tiger on a leash.
Mhm.
Tigers on a gold leash.
Mhm.
Royals.
Never be
Someone did buy a ornate necklace, did they not?
Alright. So, for the sake of time, you all are going. I'm going to have you head up to the Acropolis.
Being led by this mysterious
Mhm.
scrang stranger.
Mhm. He'll lead you all up there, and he'll take you to the specific house that this man is in, and he'll turn and he'll be like, listen, I have no way of making him come out, but I know that he's in here. So if you all have, what's up?
Quick out of character question. Isn't an Acropolis like the thing at Greece with all the pillars?
That's
Acropolis.
Yeah.
the like Parthenon is like on top of the Greek Acropolis. The Acropolis is like a raised part of land within the
I'm
town.
pretty sure Acropolis just means hill.
Okay.
It's
This
like
makes-
a Greek word.
This makes a
for-
lot more sense now about a house. Okay.
It's a bunch of villas up on the hillside.
Okay.
Mhm. It's like a citadel or fortified part of a city, typically built on a hill, is the definition.
Oh. Right. She just read the definition.
Yeah.
I keep hearing necropolis as well every time
Yeah.
someone says Acropolis. Is like,
Yeah, let's
I
head to the
really hope there's no
Necropolis.
necropolis.
Well, I guess we're getting to the end game a little early here, fellas.
Alright. So we outside the house.
Uh-huh.
And
So he'll kind of be like, I've no way of getting you all to have an audience with him, but I know that he is in here. And then he'll kind of wander and stand propped up against another house nearby.
I'm curious. Why would you bring us here for free when Missive was so loud about paying people? What is it that you seek from us?
I seek nothing from you all, but I have much business with this man. I think I've been observing him, and there's still much for me to learn.
D6, awareness. Is this guy armed? I want to make sure he's not going to secretly murder.
Roll. He's gonna murder you.
He's going to murder
Oh.
the dude when he comes out.
Meryl.
Yeah, that explodes.
Very
So 9, 10.
Yeah, he's definitely armed.
What is he armed with?
He just
Is it like
has a dagger under his.
okay? He has a hidden dagger.
Mhm.
Okay.
Is
and
this an
he'll-
open carry city?
Yeah.
Probably.
Well, I have my swords and daggers.
I have a
with me,
tiger.
So.
Yeah.
Oh my
And
god.
no other visible weapons.
I have some jump teeth.
Alright.
Those count, right?
All right, so we're at a house. Mariel's house, supposedly.
Yeah.
I knock on the door.
Oh.
I'm not gonna answer.
I'm gonna use Astral Sight to see if this guy has any magical auras or patterns around the house. And remember when we were in the tunnel and I could like see ahead, like the kind of path? Can I like see through the walls of the house if there's like imprints inside it?
You can make a roll for it.
All right, we'll do that.
Don't forget to take a strain.
Wait, what? Oh,
How does astral sight work if it's a racial ability?
Same way.
Same way.
Use it. You have to have purchased a rank in it to use it, but it just gives you
So-
access to it.
You can spend a
I'm
karma
gonna
to
spend
add
a
a
karma,
d6.
add another d6.
Ooh, nice, that
Dex
is-
plus, so that's 12, 18. That's 21.
You don't see anything.
What? Damn, alright.
Could be there's nothing to see.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, with the 21, I don't think there is anything to see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does she see any other weird astral things astrally?
You like, I guess could get a sense of like some like aura, like kind of like a fog placed over
Around
the
the
whole
house?
town.
Oh, around the whole
Yeah,
town.
just kind of everywhere. It's just the light fog. I mean, if you couldn't tell just how the people are acting, yeah, it's a little
Yeah.
foggy here.
But because I was affected by that too. Like,
So
I'm not sure I would have discerned that from the people. Sorry.
I'm not quite sure how
I don't
this
want to make this complicated.
mechanic works, so I'm just gonna say you sense like a haziness almost. When you're going to look,
Uh-huh.
it feels hazy for you. It's hard for you to see. So
Okay.
that I'll just say that's all you get. Mhm. And for the sake, I have an ending location for this session that I'd like to get to.
Sure.
I'm gonna push you all a little bit.
All right.
He's definitely not gonna answer the door, so in case
I was about to lure him out by saying something along the lines of, "We're investors here to offer you lots of money."
he doesn't, he's paranoid. Remember,
Alright,
he's
yeah.
not gonna come out.
All right.
All right. So.
So after waiting for a while,
You guys can break into the house.
Well, like, yeah, fuck this.
Probably gonna be my next move, but anyway.
Well, I guess we'll have to come back tomorrow. Maybe he'll grant some stuff then.
Missive, perhaps you could fly up to the windows and check to see if he's even home.
Sure. Missive will snoop.
The windows are gonna be blocked with curtains on the inside. Yeah. This man is very
Did you say the door was
Enclosed.
locked? Did we try the door, or did we just?
Yes.
the door is locked.
Okay.
The scrying man is gonna walk back up and be like, yeah, you're not gonna get anything out of him, but come back again and maybe tomorrow and let's think of a game plan to get him out.
Where can we find you?
Don't worry about finding me.
and
Come back to where we met today.
Who are you exactly again?
Why do you need to know my name?
I'd like to internally call you something other than mysterious dude with.
Yeah. We already have one mysterious scrying walking around with us, and
He's gonna nod to you.
Two would be confusing.
I can barely tell the two of you apart.
Wow, you fucking racist! I cannot
Yeah.
fucking believe you. Wow.
Is that in character?
You fucking racist!
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
He's gonna go. You can call me Warana. Warana.
Cool.
With a little apostrophe in between the W and R because screens are ridiculous and put apostrophes in everything. Oh my goodness. He's gonna look and be like, if you want to do this by force, then make sure you bring the proper tools, okay?
Force. Who said anything about force? We just want to talk with this guy.
Lots of explosives. Got it.
Oh no!
Listen, you're not gonna be able to just talk to this guy.
Ugh.
Wait, why not?
Then what would you suggest we
Yeah.
do?
What's so great about this guy anyway? Everyone around town's got a boner for him, and he won't even come out of his own house.
Perhaps because he has thieves waiting on his doorstep, waiting to steal his riches.
You calling us?
I don't wish to steal
No.
anything from him.
Fix
You know.
his
This man,
I believe Warana here is an adept.
this man, he is nothing but a coward. He has no backbone. He does not deserve the power that he's been given. He simply knows how to play people, but I can see right through it, and he is nothing to me, so...
This sounds like it might be personal for you.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Sorry.
Nothing personal, just simply the fact that I don't believe that he deserves what he has.
And does your plan to give him what he deserves include that dagger you have hidden under your cloak?
He kind of smiles and he'll be like, that does not concern you at all. You see, I'm just trying to do you all a favor.
Mm.
We can either work together on this, or I can go about my own ways.
I appreciate you doing the favor. However, if we are to work together, we need to be able to know and trust each other. If you mean to murder this man,
At least give us a little warning.
Listen, I just want to give this man what he deserves. Maybe we can work something out, maybe we can't. But this man is a slug. He doesn't even deserve the life that he's been given, so he has no reason to be alive even. And I'm sure that, you know, there could be someone who would bring much better things to this town. So yes, maybe I would.
Someone like you?
I think that the power would be better in my hands.
Mm. And who are you to rule a town such as this?
This town doesn't need ruling. This town needs guidance. With proper guidance, we can get stronger than we have already become.
you sound like you represent someone or something.
I represent myself.
I knew you were going to say that.
I think that I deserve this power, therefore I'm going to take it into my own hands to go and get it. Any other questions?
I don't know how to respond.
Not for today, perhaps on the morrow.
Come back tomorrow. Let me know if you've made a decision with what you choose to do. Alright, he's gonna wander away mysteriously back into the crowd. Because we don't have much time, I'm gonna say that everyone except for Frill and kind of Triscan, but I feel like Frill's just gonna go along with it anyways, is gonna get sidetracked in this like Acropolis area of the city and kind of just exploring and seeing what the city has to offer and kind of losing track of what you're planning on doing. So before long, it becomes nightfall again. And it's almost time for you to go back to the inn and call it a day. Is there anything else you guys want to do?
Not really. I'm content going back to the inn.
Yeah.
Eat a meal, go to bed.
That's fine.
So, yeah, you go back to the inn and I'll say, do you guys have enough silver to spend another night at the inn?
Yeah.
I
How
still
much
have
was
like
it? It was like 2?
It was 2 for the
Yeah.
communal.
I have like 75 silver.
Yeah, this place is expensive, but
So 71 because I'm getting a solo.
yeah,
How much is the communal again?
it was 2.
Yeah.
Alright. So, and that'll come with like bathing and a meal and whatnot. So,
I'm
you
gonna
get
spring for the solar room since I assume they won't let me keep the tiger in the stables.
probably keep it in.
You're gonna cuddle
Yeah.
with the tiger.
Aww.
Aw, cute, wholesome. So you all wake up the next day without a problem. And I guess you go out of your rooms into the communal outside area by the bar and whatnot, and notice that there's a bit more chatter. There we go. That's really loud. Than before. Not so much by a lot of people, but by like people being loud. And you hear stuff like people just being like, oh my god, what's happening? What's going on? And like panicking and being like, someone's been murdered, and they're like going on and just kind of like oh my god, this place isn't safe, we gotta get out of here, what's going on? And then someone's like, no, we can't leave, like we can't leave this town is our everything, it has everything we need, and people are gonna just kind of be panicking, and they're gonna be like, that group, I know it was them, I can't believe they would try and do this to us, and just kind of freaking out generally.
Who was murdered?
They're not gonna really listen to anyone, they're kind of going about their own business and hysterics and freaking out. Oh, also, everyone roll a willpower check since you spent the night.
Oh boy, willpower.
Can you add a karma to this?
Nope.
Only if you have the will force
That's
challenge.
fine. 1d8.
Alright, that's an 11 this time.
I got a nat 1.
Oh my god!
Same here.
Nat 1?
Yep. Crit fail.
Yeah.
6.
11.
9.
6, 11, 9. Yours is
D8 plus D6.
No, but both of yours are
your
step
willpower?
7, right?
Oh.
No, I'm step 5.
Fane,
Wait,
what
no,
step are you?
shit, you're right.
Step
Sorry,
5.
I'm sorry.
Step
I
5.
rolled the one I always roll. Never mind.
What did you get, Bane?
That's a 5.
I got a 6.
Okay. You got a 5?
Yeah.
Got a 1. What'd you get?
9.
9.
Okay.
Can Fro get lucky twice?
So, no. Frill is definitely like very getting infatuated with this town. You know, you were like going along with everyone else's like comments yesterday that you kind of got a little too into it, and now you're feeling it.
Oh
Miss
yeah.
F and
Oh yeah.
Miss F and Triskin are about in the same state that they were previously. A little interested. Triskin not so much after the statue kind of worked it off. Jack and all is feeling it a little more distracted, a little excited about what the town has to offer. And Taman, the most so, is
That new tiger hyped you up, man.
just
This tiger's gonna make me so much money.
I need to go buy more tigers.
yeah, definitely. You're like very infatuated with this purchase that you just made that you're like, oh my god, what else can I get here? And you're just too excited for this. And since we're a little after time, we'll wrap this up. You all walk out of the inn.
And are immediately arrested.
You murdered him. We know it.
Every town we go to.
You
I aim to be banned from every city.
You walk up, or you go out of the inn and you turn to the right towards where the city gates are, and you see a large group of people crowded around, and you all, I imagine, run up to see what's going on.
We're nosy people.
And by the entrance, you
I
see.
reluctantly follow.
You see like body that has been like stabbed many times, like 27 times. How much police are stabbed?
Yeah,
That's
that's correct. I was about to ask.
not for any particular reason, but stabbed many times and just bled out all on the like brick path that goes to the entrance of this town, and written in blood on like the cobble wall that like is by the gate of the town, says reason will no longer work. One life is worth no more than another. And it's just like written in blood and it's kind of like dripping down. And then everyone's like freaking out and the guards are trying to like get people away from the site and like clean up. So everyone roll a awareness or perception or whatever.
Perception is a step 7.
If I have awareness skill, should I roll that instead?
Sure. Roll whatever is better.
That hit the thing.
That explodes. 17.
Nat 1.
Woo! We roll a 1.
It looks like a very
That's a very dead body.
A very dead man, very stabbed up corpse.
I got a 4.
I got a
Also, you got a 3 and a 4.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, those both explode for you?
I got 2 explosions.
Oh my god.
We're all dumbasses except for Missive.
Probably beat my 17 then.
So,
Oh no, except you too.
so you three are kind of like just shocked and like freaking out that, you know, there's a dead body right in front of you, like slightly more brutal than the ones you saw in Merrick of like people being impaled on stabs. But so you guys are just a little shocked and in awe that you're looking at a dead body. You don't pay attention to who it is.
23.
Misef and Taman both immediately recognize it as the Scrane man that you were with yesterday. So
Dun, dun, dun.
yeah.
Reason
Warana!
Alright. I guess that's where we'll end it for this session. Sorry we went a little over.
Frill
I wanted to end it on that
just
note.
pulls out his lute and goes. Bah, bah, bah.
Everyone's gonna
Fade
be
to
like
black. Fade to black.
what? Alright. Perfect. Alright. Let me get this music off. Where is it at? Alright.
XP.
Cool. We'll do that after.
Okay.
So, thank you all for joining us on our stream once again. Please come back next week to join us at the same time, Tuesday at 8 p.m. to 11. Sorry we're a little over, but hopefully you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Myths Guided. 2 separate words. All you have to do is look it up on YouTube and you'll find it. Please follow us on Twitch. Both of those things would help us out a lot. And we have a bunch of other social media as well if you just look up our name. So thank you for joining us. Does anyone else have something to add?
Stay in school.
What?
Stay
Stay in school.
Stay in school,
kids.
I hope you enjoyed our special Valentine's edition.
Yeah.
Unintentional.
Bye.
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 Bye.